the Not Always Black and White podcast.
So welcome to episode 21. What's so funny?
It's funny because you used to love starting things when people weren't ready, and now you're not ready.
Well, to be fair, I started that when, like, the first time I did it, and Charmaine got annoyed by that. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Just gonna do it.
And I could tell you knew I was recording.
Of course.
So I was like, you know what? Anthony knows. Anthony can tell because I think you were looking at the reflection of everything behind me. And I was like, Anthony knows. Charmaine doesn't know. I'm just gonna keep doing this until it doesn't become fun anymore.
Yep.
Which, if you guys can't tell, we don't have a big bowling ball over here.
You know, they say that faith can move mountains.
I don't know where you're going with that. But for the time being, we don't know how long, but Charmaine will not be part of the podcast for the time being. Not going to go into details. It was more internal issues, but yeah, just wanted to address that in case people question where he is. I mean, he's not really hard to miss.
Yeah, a change for an indefinite period of time, but
we'll see where this goes.
We'll see what happens.
But for now, it's just gonna be me and Anthony.
Whoa! I hope that's not a disappointment.
Disappointment towards me or to them?
No, to them.
Okay.
No, not you.
Well,
I hope you're not disappointed.
Sometimes me. Sometimes me.
Oh my god.
That he's a disappointment to you?
Wow.
No, I'm sometimes in the pod. He's never a disappointment to me.
That's favoritism.
Favoritism. I'm calling HR.
Call the sister.
Get me fired. See how far you get.
Oh man.
You can't fire me.
But
we built this company.
Literally though.
You know how much I sacrificed.
Yeah. Literally.
I don't think she gets the reference.
No, I don't think she does.
Where is it from?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
I thought so.
Norman Osborn.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
I knew it.
How much I sacrificed.
I was about to say it, but then like if I get this wrong, it's gonna be worse.
No. Whenever you feel like you might know it, just say it.
Okay.
Because it'll be funny regardless.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay.
I will say this: Spider-Man 1 is the most quotable one out of the Raimi films.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
The second film does have some quotable lines, like specifically from Doc Ock.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to 3.
I mean, 3 is better than Amazing Spider-Man 2 in some ways.
Yeah, I would agree. Still not my favorite. It was disappointing at the time, but now considering what we have now from other Spider-Man iterations, it's like, not the worst. Not the worst.
But you could definitely tell writing-wise, they did specific things to work around every corner.
Yeah.
Which nowadays we have writers that don't try to work around every corner and makes it work as best as they can. Yeah. Anyways.
You don't know my favorites? Pizza time. It was, dude, what a delicious meme. What a delicious meme that was.
Pizza time. You're late.
What time is it? Pizza time.
Wait.
You're late. Yo, dog. How are you late as Spider-Man?
Well, that was the whole thing.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah. He's always late.
He's always late. It's crazy,
that's
dog.
That's why he can't get laid. Wait, that had a double meaning.
That will be a clip. That's a social clip right there.
Oh, that had such a good double meaning. I didn't even catch it.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, so,
okay.
So before we begin, we do want to announce that we are officially doing our first giveaway.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. So let me get the details real quick.
What we giving away, dog?
Date night.
What?
Date night.
You heard?
I'm jealous.
I know.
With myself.
Jealous of these winners.
Those lucky ducks.
With myself.
Dinner with myself? I can't cancel that again.
So I'm just going to read off the Instagram post because that's going to be the best way I can describe it.
Yes, it is posted online. You can already find it.
Yeah, exactly. But we're going to repeat this now and then repeat it right at the end. We're teaming up with Replay Museum for an epic late night date night. How many times do you have to say night?
Late night date night.
She's the
I
one
think
who-
that's
she's
the
the
kind
one
of
who wrote
it's like a
All right,
It flows pretty well if you say it right. Late night date night. It's like a rhyme
That's
kind of
the
thing.
name actually of the package.
Yeah, the late night. So it's a free late night date night package at the Replay Museum.
Yeah.
It's just to me, if it was like a mouthful, so I was like,
It's a $50
Right.
value.
I'm gonna shut up before I go any further.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's a $50 value.
$50 value. It's a great museum. A lot of retro games. If you guys are into that kind of thing, if you guys remember being kids going to the arcade, having to put your quarters on the corner of the pinball machine so that people knew that you had next.
Just to say, he was born in the year 2000.
He's the youngest one in the room.
I was born in the 90s, sir.
Wait.
In the 1900s.
He's the youngest one in the
Dare
room.
insult me.
Even Marty's older than him.
I was born 2
Marty
years before the year 2000.
Marty being their
Y2K happened in my lifetime. Jesus. Dang. How old did you think I was?
You are a baby.
I knew you were late.
You're dating a cougar.
Get out of here,
Cougar?
dog.
Yeah,
Oh, enough of that. Ugh.
How old are you?
I was born a year older.
Ooh, 97. Crazy.
I don't even know the age difference between her and Ari. Anyways, so
I actually
basically,
don't know either. I don't know how old Ari is.
well, she's turning 30 this year,
Jesus.
but I don't know the difference between her and her. No. You have to be like, no. Wait, no. You have to be more
The
more
Kevin
like.
Hart thing? Damn.
God damn.
No. She wasn't ready.
But no, if you go on
classic,
Instagram,
classic Kevin Hart.
if you go on Instagram on our profile, if you just follow Replay Museum and our Instagram account,
Yes.
and then like the post, comment your favorite pinball or arcade
Man.
game moment, you could be a lucky winner and be randomly selected and announced on February 15th. So don't miss your chance on this because, well, honestly, as video gamers ourselves, honestly, that sounds pretty damn
It sounds
cool.
awesome. I'm going to be buying that package, and I have to pay full price. So be thankful.
Oh,
all
you
right?
are? Who are you bringing?
I'm bringing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. But I am going, and I will be buying that package. It should be a lot of fun.
Is it your side piece?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
But do you remember? You remember a time when Kevin Hart did stand-up comedy? Because I remember that time.
He still does.
Does he?
Actually, I think he did stand
Because
up.
when was the last comedy special? I haven't seen any advertisements. Advertisements.
Actually, a year or two ago, he did stand up comedy in the area.
Okay,
Right,
Tampa.
but when was the last comedy special?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch comedy specials.
I watch comedy specials. I have since I was a kid. I remember watching Jeff Dunham, Spark of Insanity.
Wait, actually,
And if you don't know, Jeff Dunham, he's a ventriloquist comedian. And I thought that stuff was hilarious as a kid. And honestly, it was. It was pretty funny. Early Jeff Dunham was pretty funny. Although, my mom did go to one of his shows in Vegas. And
Yeah.
she said it was pretty great, too.
well, I tried to watch the Matt Rife comedy show, and that
Not every...
he's really died down.
No, not every comedian has a hit. And not every good comedian has a hit every time.
That's true.
That's true.
I
Like...
don't know. I feel
I
like
think the
Like for
last-
me, here's
Dave
a hot
Chappelle?
take. Dave Chappelle pretty much he gets it every time.
I was gonna say. I always hear he does really good.
He does really good every time, but he's a particular kind of humor. Not everybody's into Dave Chappelle, but a lot of people are. I am as well. Love Dave Chappelle. Kevin Hart, I've loved a lot of his. I like early Cat Williams. Bernie Mac was really funny.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Rest in peace.
Oh, Tony.
But oh yeah, Kill
I saw
Tony.
Tony. Oh, I went to see Joe Rogan like 3 years ago, and Tony was his opening act. And
There
it was
you
hilarious.
go.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but okay, here's a little bit of a hot take. Bo Burnham,
Hilarious.
hilarious, funny man.
Not good at stand up.
Great. I like a lot of his stand up. Like some of his like what was that one he did?
Bo Burnham. Why is that name?
Bo
so
Burnham.
Inside?
Bo Burnham's what?
Oh, what?
Hilarious stand up. Inside very good. But not because it was funny. There were some funny moments, but for me it was more of like a
The art. The art.
it was more of the art. It was more like it was artistic. It was commenting on the time and everything.
Wait, is this the
It
guy
was
that makes? Is this the guy that makes the weird ass? No, he's the one that made everyone say.
Welcome to the internet.
No, wait, he tricked everyone to say the N-word.
Yeah, Salt and V.
Yeah. I'm not saying it. But quick question, why does he look like PewDiePie?
Because they're both tall, white, skinny guys, and he probably has a lot of Northern European blood in him, I'm guessing.
I'm just going to say that's a little racist.
Is it, though?
I don't know.
Burnham?
Racist against white people.
Burnham?
Burn who?
No, that, like, names ending in the HAM suffix.
No, I know.
That is a Northern European name.
It's like it sounds Swedish. Like Swedish.
I don't know.
German.
I'm gonna have to look up the etymology of that name, but regardless, the hot take was that I didn't think that Inside was that funny. I don't know if that's a hot take. It kind of feels like one because it is classified as a comedy special.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of really funny parts, but it felt like more of a social, cultural, political commentary that was very artistic and very well put together. The songs were really good, but funny.
Is he also the guy who does those Jeff Bezos ones?
Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
The Jeff Bezos songs?
Oh, Jeffrey Bezos.
I was going to say his voice sounded familiar.
Yeah, Jeffrey Bezos. That was one of the songs from Inside.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah,
No-
that was
no
when he has, a
wonder they
lot of
came
those
viral.
songs became TikTok sounds and stuff like that. A lot of TikTok trends based off of Inside. Like I said, an excellent piece of art, not necessarily super funny.
Knowing all that, I think that would be considered a hot take. Because it went viral for some reason.
He did, and there were, like I said, there were a lot of funny moments. But if you watch the piece as a whole,
Yeah.
for me, there were a lot of really interesting, insightful commentaries on the culture of the world today, especially during COVID and things like that.
Yeah.
But to me, it wasn't exactly funny. It was great, but it wasn't exactly funny.
It was like
maybe
more-
that is a hot take.
It was
but
like
that's
it was like more catchy than anything.
yeah, it was very catchy, but like, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Maybe that is a hot take, but I honestly didn't think it was that funny. But I don't want people to think that means that I didn't like it because I loved the piece. I loved the art piece that he made with Inside. I just don't know if I'd classify that as funny comedy.
I'm trying really hard not to laugh because you just gave me a segue.
Segues are weird.
Yeah. Because speaking of hot
That's
takes,
a Bo Burnham reference, by the way. I
It
say
is?
that's something I got from Bo Burnham.
I never knew that.
Like that was from Bo Burnham. I believe it was Bo Burnham's
thought you-
What, which is my favorite Bo Burnham comedy special.
I thought you made it up.
And he like went from one topic to the no, I didn't make it up. I got it from him, and it was like completely to a different subject. He's like, segues are weird. He like dived right into another thing. So yeah, I got that from Bo Burnham. Funny that you should bring that up.
Well, that's the thing. Going from hot take, plane crashes.
Plane crashes. That is hot.
Oh my God.
It's hot. That's hot.
Hold on. Moment of silence.
Okay. Oh,
You-
stop. No, don't segue like that. Jesus Christ.
No, we gotta show respect.
Yeah, but you can't just jump into that. I'm laughing my ass off over here. You
No,
can't do that to me.
When you're
I'm
in
like
school,
literally
and
bawling
they're
my
like,
eyes
oh,
out.
You can't talk. Everything's so much funnier when you can't talk. Yeah.
Well,
You can't literally. I'm over
Wait.
here crying, laughing, and you're like, moment of silence. Jesus
wait.
Christ. Okay.
Have you ever, from what you said, have you ever actually like?
Talk about segues being weird. Jesus,
But
like,
no, you know what she just said. You know when people say be quiet, and then someone just starts laughing out of nowhere.
So much funnier.
Like, have you ever just looked at someone when you're trying to get the truth, and you're like, "Tell me, children is not funny," or no,
Children.
if you find children dying funny, don't laugh.
Yo,
It was something. I'm high off of this laughter right now.
listen. Do you have any siblings? Yes, you do. Of course,
I
you
have a
siblings.
sister and a half sister.
And I have, yes, of course you have. I've met
Yeah,
your
you
one of
have
your
it.
sisters. Yes, I know. And you have it. Okay, so listen. You know that moment.
Segues are weird.
Because you said it was weird, but you know that moment when like you're like getting like completely torn a new one by your parent,
Oh.
and you catch your sibling's eye across the room.
And you're
It's
like,
just like
yeah.
you're just like
It's me, Ariana, still.
I don't think so.
no. Yeah, I mean with your sister I can understand.
Well, no,
That's-
because
yeah.
it's 4 years apart. So she's
Yeah,
whenever
that's
I got.
what I'm saying. Like you guys probably didn't connect necessarily in that way.
Oh no! Whenever I got in trouble, which I was the one who got in trouble all the time, she would be still in school. You know,
Okay.
I got to the point where like I got suspended multiple times, got detention, I got so in trouble that I actually was sent to another school for the rest of the year. And they actually took my door off at one point. So,
yeah.
anyways, back to
I had my door
children.
taken off for different reasons.
Stop.
What? Okay.
So,
Plane crash.
multiple plane crashes, actually.
Not what?
Multiple.
What do you mean multiple?
So you know about the Washington,
What is
D.C.
there, a solar
one.
flare or something? What's going on right now?
People are starting to suspect something.
I think that we're actually at the solar peak right now.
Wait, didn't they say that we were supposed to have all the planets aligning at one point this year?
I don't know about that, but the solar magnetic activity, I think we're peaking. We're right in the peak right now.
Ooh, that.
So like we this is the time we'd be getting the most and the strongest solar flares over an 11. It's an 11-year cycle for solar.
Well, I will say
activity.
I will say for what happened in Washington, I don't think that would be the case. Obviously,
Maybe.
because of the Black Hawk. It was a Black Hawk helicopter that crashed into the plane.
Yes, yeah,
and that's
you're
the
right.
one that everyone's currently
Which is
talking about.
absolutely nuts. How?
Exactly, and then everyone's asking Trump, you gonna visit the crash site?
And he said, "What am I gonna swim?"
And even people who hate Trump are actually on his side. Like, seriously, what do you
Bro,
expect
dog, what
of
is he
him?
gonna do there?
I mean,
Maybe visit the memorial, not the crash site. I don't understand the question. Like, what is?
What am I gonna do? Swim?
but no, a lot of people like figure skaters, children died on that plane crash. People who actually work with Disney as well. One of them being who plays the Little Mermaid, I think, in the skating.
She did play.
Yeah, so I mean,
So it is. I mean, it's really crazy. Really, you know.
but then there's also
It is honestly. I mean, all jokes aside, it is a tragic loss. A lot of people losing loved ones. You know.
And then there was a plane
and
crash in
talented
Philadelphia.
people who had great lives ahead of them. Just like, it's crazy how those things happen. How.
And you heard about Philadelphia, right?
No, I did not hear about
Plane
that.
crash dropped down in Philadelphia a day later.
Wow.
The
And-
craziest thing was she just survived like
A life-saving surgery, and her mom was on the
Yo,
plane.
dog. What is this?
Girl.
Final Destination?
Speaking
Speaking of which,
we'll
no, just
get
kidding.
No, we'll get to that
We're
later.
gonna get to that later.
You're sleeping right here.
Segues are weird.
But
Get comfortable,
and then there was
baby.
Texas,
Jesus.
and then California.
Oh, are you talking about plane crashes?
Yeah,
No, freaking way.
there was multiple ones.
What is going on? All in the United
Exactly.
States?
Yeah, all in the United States. And
They're
then,
shooting them down.
and then-
they have to be.
well, not just that.
This is intentional.
I don't know how soon these other videos were, but now they're starting to be videos showing. I don't know why that trophy just showed up. There is a
Ooh.
Yeah, well, look, she got an achievement. Look at that. It's
no,
just
she hadn't got it yet.
oh, you're
She's
close
at
to
69%. But no, like now there's videos surfacing of people on the planes, and like one of the captains actually said, "Yeah, so we're having trouble with the fuel, and I don't feel safe flying this thing right now." So he's
Yeah.
like, you guys can get off
After
this plane.
4 plane crashes, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe we make sure everything's actually in order first.
Oh, and then as the plane is landing in California, the guy's like, "So our left wing just went out, but our right wing was still good."
Okay.
And
yo,
then for some reason the video showed a pigeon getting sucked up by the turbine.
that is wild. You know what? You remember in that what was that plane in Alaska?
Oh, the one that
The
disappeared.
door that got ripped off.
Oh,
Right? It's like everybody decided, you know what? We can do better than that. we can do better than that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Door getting ripped off. Let's crash the whole plane. Black Hawk.
If that happened to me while I was flying,
Babies.
if that happened to me while I was flying, and I saw that door rip off, I'm gonna be like, "All right, lady, can you please give me that plastic fork? I'm just gonna stab myself in the throat right now.
Yeah.
Thank you." Oh,
My biggest
oh,
fear
I
is
hit
dying
myself
plane
too
crash.
hard.
That's not my biggest fear.
That and a fire.
I actually don't know if I have a biggest fear.
Plane
Are you
crash?
good?
I actually punched myself in the throat by accident.
Can't wait.
How the hell?
Oh, damn, that hurt. Right,
Yeah, I bet.
right on the jugular.
Hey, you know what? Does being punched hurt? Let me check.
But no,
What? All jokes aside, yeah, it really is a tragedy. And I really, honestly, I did not realize the extent of the amount
It's
of plane
ridiculous.
crashes. That's an insane amount. Plane crashes are so rare. these
I
days.
feel like I should.
And the fact that 4 have happened in the past couple of weeks is insane to me.
Let me see. Moving from that.
All right. I'm going to press the switch now. I never get tired of that.
Oh, I do want to bring up this
really
news,
never
and I
get
didn't put it on the list. Vincent D'Onofrio says Kingpin will gain significant weight by the end of Daredevil Born Again, possibly season 2.
Mm-hmm.
He says the size he ends up at the end, he'll stay that way, but we're doing some things in season 2 that requires his size to be more specific and detailed. You know, because you know how Kingpin in the comics and all that is
big.
usually much more bigger.
A big dude.
So it sounds like they're doing something to add more size to him.
Okay.
I'm
excited for it. We are watching Daredevil. We're watching the whole.
Have you finished season 1 yet?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Well, the problem is she keeps wanting to watch like Doctor Who and stuff. So we
That's
can't.
surprising.
Yeah, she loves Doctor Who.
What?
I'm the problem.
She's the problem. We can't get through Daredevil season 1.
It's always a
But
woman.
we want to watch the whole, all of the Netflix Marvel shows. We're going through all of the Netflix Marvel shows so that we can be ready for Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Daredevil.
Born Again.
Born Again.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that. I'm
Ooh.
so here for it.
You have a short timetable then.
Yeah, to get through it all, which
Yeah.
we might be a little late to it, but that's fine. If they, depending on, are they coming out with? They're probably going to come out with episodes weekly.
It's Disney, so yeah, it's gonna be weekly.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So by the time we get done with all of the Netflix Marvel shows, we'll be ready to watch. Probably just binge the whole season of Netflix.
Well, it won't be the whole season.
Daredevil Born
It'll
Again.
just be part 1.
Part
Sorry.
1 of the season. Yeah,
What?
Loud as fuck.
As long as you're not chewing with your mouth open.
there you go.
There you go.
Excellent job.
Does she do that
Thanks,
too?
baby.
Mostly with gum. Mostly with gum. She chews with her mouth open.
I hate people who chew with their mouth open.
No.
It's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
I also do want to announce too, and this is more for like someone like me who's watched the other movies, but Makoto Shinkai, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, who's done movies like Your Name, Weathering with You, Suzume. He announced that he is making a new movie that's going to be released this year called Not Just a Memory. Not much is known about it right now, but like I said, I'm a big fan of his work, and I can't wait to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I know you haven't seen any of his films. Same with her.
Mm-hmm.
Once you guys see it, I think you would understand why I'd be excited.
I'm definitely going to look forward to it. We do need another anime to get into. We did finish watching all the seasons that are available right now of Overlord. Obviously, we still got the movie.
Yeah.
But
Which might be up on Crunchyroll by May or April.
yeah, so we'll watch that when that comes out. But right now we're all caught up on Overlord, so I'm excited for.
I loved Overlord. I love Albedo. I miss her.
You know, someone was actually doing a top. No, so me and him actually have seen this guy's videos. He made a company called Impound, and he was asking.
Yes. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I actually want to get his comics.
I
They
do too.
look really good.
I do too. Mainly to support him too.
Oh, I thought of something else I wanted to talk about too. I remember I've been reading Absolute Batman.
Oh yeah, you want to talk
Yes,
about
I do
Absolute
wanna
Batman?
Talk about that. Yes. Cool. But later. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it later. Okay.
But
yeah, Impound Comics. He kind of got big because TikTok. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like we started seeing some of his stuff on TikTok. I first saw him.
Well, he definitely got big in his own city.
because of a character. What was the character's name?
The tattoo artist.
The tattoo character.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he
is it
makes constructs based on images like that he has tattooed on his body.
Yeah.
Right? And so like, you know, swords, other things like that, and he can make them into real like energy constructs.
Basically his equivalent of Green Lantern.
Right. You know, so like, and I think it's not even just on his body. I think he can do that with
Any drawings.
with any drawings, any images like that he can.
If
But
it-
but with the ones that are on his body, obviously he can always pull those ones out.
Yeah.
So I thought that was such an interesting character, such an interesting.
If there's
power
one character
set.
I would want to read about, it's gonna be him.
Oh yeah,
Like, he
absolutely.
seems badass.
Impound, the main character, also seems very interesting. But honestly, yeah, the tattoo character, I can't even remember his name right now. But I would love to read some Impound comics.
I do feel like maybe in the next 5 to 10 years we could be seeing an actual movie in theaters.
Or more likely a show, I would imagine. But
An
yeah,
animated show, yeah.
an animated show. I would imagine, like, yeah.
But he has a lot
Amazon
of
would
passion.
probably jump on that.
To be honest, I'd be more comfortable with Netflix. I feel like they.
You think so?
I think Netflix would do it a lot better.
Maybe. Netflix does do some good stuff. They've been kind of bouncing back because they've been expanding their scope.
I think
they've got a sports package now.
Oh god.
Yeah, my grandpa was using my Netflix for a little bit because they got sports on there, but I no longer have Netflix because I'm poor.
You could use mine.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
But no, he was asking. Also, you can find Impound Comics on Instagram and TikTok. Sponsor.
Sponsor.
But,
I wish.
One day.
One day,
no.
maybe. I'd love to partner with Impound Comics.
I would love to partner with them, but not sponsor-wise. That would never happen because would that really
They're
work?
kind of they're not a.
Would
huge
that really
company
count?
at the
Yeah,
moment.
I was gonna say, would that really count as a sponsor?
Kinda. I mean, we could do like we help you, you help us kind of thing. Kind of like more of a trade
Like what
sponsorship.
we're doing right now.
Yeah, true.
So,
But he was doing a quiz with a girl saying name 8 fictional characters with the letter that starts with the letter A, and I was like surprised. She actually said Albedo. Why did I say that with a
that
Spanish
starts with
accent?
A. That sounds easy.
Oh, you would think so. He didn't realize it at first, but he put a big X on it afterwards. She said Elphaba from Wicked, but it's an E.
Yeah, that's an E.
But with saying it out loud, it does sound like it would start with an A.
Yeah, you think it's alphabet?
Yeah,
But it's Elphaba.
That's what I'm dressing up the next con.
She said 10 characters? Let's see. All right, yeah, Albedo is definitely one. You love Albedo for some.
I love her.
Ant-Man.
Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher.
Actually, I feel
that's 4 right there.
Oh, and it's not just combo characters.
Oh, any character?
Yeah.
Anastasia.
Armin. Anastasia, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mulan. No, I'm just kidding.
Alfred.
I wanted to see your reaction. She did say Alfred.
Oh, did she?
Anna from
Anya.
Uh-huh.
Anya.
Which apparently they might have showed what her mom looks like in the manga.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Alistair.
Oh yeah.
Alistair.
Which one is season 2 coming out of that?
I don't know.
I want to hear some good music.
I know.
Not what the Grammys gave out.
Oh, man, it's really hard when you're put on the spot when you're actually trying to think of it. But I know there's
You really
don't
think a lot of the characters with A. Adam Driver?
Adam Cat.
No, that's an
a
actor.
character from a book that I know.
Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock. There you go. Boom. That's 10. Boom.
You named 10?
I think so. I think we named 10.
I didn't realize
Anastasia,
that.
Anya. Yeah, I think we named 10. Boom, right there.
But
put our brains together. Adam Warlock. Adam West. No, he's a real man.
No.
Family Guy.
Family
Yeah, I
Guy.
was just
Okay,
about to
Family
say.
Guy. Adam West.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The fictional version of Adam West.
I still can't believe he's gone.
Adam West.
It was a great character.
It is.
So,
it really is.
In the last podcast episode, at the end, we saw Anthony crash out
We did.
when we talked about the Oscars.
Oh.
Now Emilia Perez is actually in controversy right now because of the lead actress, and they might
Rocco.
no, they actually might lose.
That's how I feel right now.
They might actually lose their nomination.
They should. Who put them there? Nobody. I feel like Elmo when Rocco gets on the freaking screen.
It's clipped in the queue.
Like when Elmo sees Rocco, that's how I feel right now about Emilia Perez. That's how I feel.
That's so funny.
Because apparently,
Who brought Rocco? Who invited him? Nobody. You guys know this isn't real, right? Rocco, get out of here.
is it bad that when you get loud like that, it almost makes me want to shit myself?
What the hell?
But no, apparently one of the Oscar rules is that you cannot talk badly about other people you're going against in the nominations.
And they did.
The lead actress actually was talking in Spanish, talk shit about other people that are actually nominated for it. And apparently she talked really mad trash about Selena Gomez. And now they're so fucking
About
themselves
Selena,
in the
why
ass.
Selena Gomez?
She was calling her like
Selena Gomez
poor
has been really
Mexican
annoying.
trash or something.
Well, 'cause
No,
Selena
this was a while ago.
Oh, this wasn't with the recent crying.
No, this was a while ago.
Oh.
Let me see.
See?
Selena Gomez tweets.
They like cancel culture until it happens to them.
A rich rat. Basically called her a rat.
Wow, dog. That's wild.
Oh, and the director, who's
I
French.
love Selena Gomez.
I've always loved her.
Really?
I've never had an issue with her.
Huh?
No, she kind of annoyed me with the whole deportation crying.
But Wizards of Waverly Place, though.
Yeah.
It does. It slaps. That was a great show.
Listen, I'm not going to judge her for how she reacted in that video. I'm sorry, that's loaded nachos coming out of my ass.
I kind of want to try watching Only Murders in the Building.
I hear it's great.
I watch it.
I hear it's
You
great.
hear it's good?
Yeah.
I've heard good things. I want to try watching it.
Yeah.
Me and Ari's been wanting
I
to
like
watch it.
You like it? Oh, you've seen some of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think her and her
Yeah,
family
but
watch it.
I had a life before you.
Oh! Did you now?
I'm not AI generated.
I was unaware.
You didn't build me in a lab.
Wow, dog.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
But,
Is it?
huh? But no, the French director also said this about his Mexicans.
Yeah. Okay, hold up. They said about Mexicans in general?
Well,
What did they
because it's supposed to take place in Mexico. But
What?
the movie
Emilia Perez? Okay.
Yeah, and it was all filmed in France. So basically, what he said was, I'm trying to find the article for it, but I couldn't find it. I don't want to take too long looking at articles, but he basically said, in terms of the Hispanic language in Mexico, it's basically poor, like calling Mexicans poor people.
Okay.
Like it's the language of poor. Let me find the actual article. God damn it. Entertain them.
What? So no, okay. I want to hear exactly what he said. Yeah, that is kind of wild. I wanted to make a joke that Mexicans are poor, because a lot of Mexicans are poor, comparatively to the United States, but there are rich Mexicans as well. So it is kind of odd to say that Mexicans are just all poor, which is kind of crazy to me, because they're definitely very, very wealthy Mexican people.
That's what he said. Spanish is the language of modest countries, developing countries, of poor people and migrants.
Says who?
The director.
That's wild.
Yeah, he outright said that.
Of developing countries? Mm-hmm. Spanish is the language of Spain.
And not just that, in terms of like...
It's named after the country, Spain.
Yeah.
That's...
I'm surprised the Oscars haven't announced that they actually lost their nominations yet. But they're probably still like debating, like going through the categories, because they might seem like they're against it because there's a trans actress in it. I'm being honest.
Uh-oh. That's stuff you gotta pay for. That's the premium membership. We might blur that out.
That's on Patreon.
We're gonna start a Patreon. If you want to see the nip slips, that's where you gotta go. You gotta go to Patreon. Yeah, put the word out. The nip slips are on Patreon.
The nip slips for someone like me is on Patreon. Mm-hmm. His dick pics are on OnlyFans.
Oh Nah, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Keep you updated. I'll keep you updated. Probably not though.
But yeah, I wanted to at least give everyone an update on all that.
Jesus. Okay.
Plus, I knew you were gonna crash it. I didn't think you were gonna crash out that badly again.
It's so stupid to me. There's I've never even heard of this movie until we talked about it, right? And somehow it's winning an Oscar.
On our TV thing though, I knew about it, but I didn't think much of it because I'm like, what the? I don't even. Emilia Perez. I don't even know what the fuck this is.
The thing is, it's crazy to me because, I even for movies that I don't necessarily watch, I usually at least hear about them. Mm-hmm. Emilia Perez never even came across my radar.
I thought I muted that.
That's okay.
No, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the controversy that's in the Grammys before I get to that segment.
Oh, the Grammys. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me about that. I saw you mention something about Eminem.
Oh, Eminem says that it's a whole load of bullshit, basically.
When did he say? Is this like a recent quote you're talking
Oh, he
about?
said it a while ago. He never attends the Grammys, even if his songs are nominated.
No,
Apparently.
not anymore. He actually made songs
I think
about.
Wait, no. I think he appeared last year.
You remember because
Oh, he's mentioned the Grammys.
what was it?
in
The
his
Real
songs.
Slim Shady? I think it was the Real Slim Shady where he talks about Britney Spears
Yeah.
or Christina Aguilera. Yeah, because like they were bringing up his name or something like that. You know, he said,
Oh, I do remember that.
yeah.
But no. So
Yeah, that was bro, that whole drama. That's an old drama, but that was a
That wasn't the
fantastic.
Grammys, though. That was the VMAs.
Oh, that was the
okay.
VMAs. That
The
makes a
VMAs.
big difference.
Yeah. Has he ever been to the Grammys?
He hasn't been to it in years, apparently.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Ariana Grande is actually the same way now.
It's all a setup. All these Academy Awards are absolute garbage setup. I mean, Amelia Perez is the great example.
Do you know who won Country Album of the Year?
Beyonce.
We're country music fans.
I'm gonna have a stroke.
She won over.
I'm gonna have-
She even won over
Please.
Luke Combs.
No.
Zach Bryan.
No,
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan.
she went over Zach Bryan.
Actually, Luke Combs and Zach Bryan are great.
They are both great.
He did break out last year.
Zach Bryan, he's a big country artist now.
He's so big now.
Like everybody's a fan of Zach Bryan.
I'm actually surprised you just said that that you love country too.
I worked for a country station. I was
You did?
Yeah, and
I did not know
iHeartRadio,
that.
she worked for them.
I did not know it was country.
iHeartRadio has country stations. You didn't
I
know that?
worked for the
No,
opera
all
one.
I ever
Oh,
heard-
you didn't know
worked-
the station she worked for.
and
was
in
No.
Pensacola-
No, when I
in
started dating-
Pensacola, I worked for Cat Country for like.
Damn. No, but when I started dating Ari, all I kept hearing from both of them is Jonas Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I obviously love country music, which you know,
Oh yeah,
right?
and you love real country music.
That's wild to me.
And she won Best Album of the Year too, which a lot of people are pissed about. Some people are saying,
Sabrina Carpenter.
well, no, people are actually saying it actually
Okay,
went to Billie Eilish.
Well, Sabrina Carpenter had like 4 hits on that one album.
But no, people are saying Billie
I'm
Eilish
not
should
that
have won.
impressed with Sabrina Carpenter, to be honest with you.
But Sabrina Carpenter did win a Grammy though.
Honestly, I liked more of Bruno Mars' stuff this year than I did Sabrina Carpenter.
And
That's this year.
he actually won an award
Wow.
too.
Some of it's last year.
Oh, is it?
No,
Yeah.
most of the songs have to be last year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was like one song that's
But-
Fat, Juicy, and Wet's like this year, I think. That
Yeah.
just came out.
But Lady Gaga-
APT, Apartment, that one came out last year.
No,
But
it came out earlier.
It came out this year.
No way.
But the song with no, it came out last year.
It
No, it came out last year 'cause I was still working at Lowe's.
The first week of January.
No, I was still working at Lowe's when that came out.
I
but no.
told you, I was like, there's no
What
way.
is that?
But
I'm
no,
gonna look it up. We're gonna look it up.
The Lady Gaga one. That won an award.
Hold on.
The Bruno Mars Lady Gaga song.
Oh, what was that one?
The one that everyone says that he wrote for Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
It was a great song.
It was a good song. I really enjoyed that.
Kendrick Lamar won.
But I mean, I guess it's not technically an album.
No, he won
Bruno
record.
Mars' stuff, but no. Kendrick Lamar. What did he win?
What do you think?
For Not Like Us.
Yeah.
I knew it.
For what was it? Best record.
What was the category?
I think best single or something.
Best
I think
single.
it was best record.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Best
I don't
record.
know. I don't watch the
A
Grammys.
record is one song.
Ever since
Best record, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not like a yeah, bro.
But ever since Eminem said he doesn't,
It was pretty
he-
popular,
That he calls
so.
it bullshit and it's all bought out. I don't care for the Grammys, Oscars. It's not real. I wouldn't say bought out. It's just old fucking people.
Yeah, Oscars is pretty out of date and
Oh, they're
not
so
very,
out of date.
It's very out of date to me. The Grammys is definitely bought out.
Oh yeah, that's why Beyonce won.
Of course it is.
But you know what?
Country album?
No, she won Best Album too. Like the basically the Best Picture award basically. But you know what?
crazy.
It's funny because I completely forgot that months ago when they announced that Beyonce, like when they announced the nominations, I'm like, I bet you anything because of all that controversy with Beyonce on the whole winners who actually win Best Album, they're gonna give it to Beyonce. And then I forgot I said that, and then she actually won. And then what Jay-Z said on stage at the last Grammy Awards.
Of course.
So, and Jay-Z, I mean, here's the thing.
Basically owns the Grammys.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's on the Diddy payroll. Let's be honest.
I feel like it would be the other way around. I feel like Diddy would be on his payroll.
No, well, I don't know because I feel like Diddy is the one who has like so much money, and then he was. Why are we?
I mean,
getting
Diddy
into
has a
that?
lot of money, but I feel like Diddy's not as big of a name in the industry as Jay-Z is.
Well, not anymore. He's in jail.
Well, yeah, but I mean even before that.
But Diddy produced a lot more artists.
He did, but I feel like Jay-Z was a bigger name.
I think Diddy
Bigger
had.
name, yes.
Maybe
But producing more artists who make more money.
Maybe.
Yes, you make more money.
Diddy had too
no,
much
the money.
control.
That's not what I'm arguing. I feel like
Oh.
like I feel like Jay-Z, like he had the bigger like company and everything like that. He had the bigger,
well,
especially
you guys talking payroll, I would say.
Wait, doesn't Jay-Z,
payroll. Yeah, I would say
Jay-Z own a
in terms
basketball
of
team?
sheer staff numbers. Yeah, the number of staff. Yeah, I would say Diddy does have more.
Doesn't Jay-Z own a basketball team?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I heard. But
Maybe.
going on, but
we'll
going,
see. I don't know. See, I don't know.
We're just making up stuff.
Maybe we're right. You don't know. We could be right.
But going on to controversies. Apparently, it was a controversy that Taylor Swift and Cynthia Erivo shared a seat. Don't know why.
Share the what?
Shared a seat together.
What
because
seat?
because a seat at the table.
Table
Yeah.
of what?
Like they were
what are we
sitting
talking
on
about?
like they were sitting. They shared one seat at the Grammy tables.
What do you mean they shared a seat? I don't understand what that means.
There was
sat on
one
each other's
seat.
laps.
Like say
They put both of the name tags on that seat?
no.
I'm
Like,
confused.
No, so apparently Cynthia Erivo couldn't find
I don't
her
know how the
seat.
Grammys work.
I don't know either. But apparently she couldn't find her seat.
So they like shared, like she sat on one half and Taylor
Yeah,
Swift
imagine
on
you're
the
sitting
other?
on that, like sitting on one half
They're
of that
both
chair,
littles.
and Charmaine is sitting on the other side of that chair.
Nah.
No, but they're both little.
If
little
it-
things. They're both very thin girls, so I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no, but apparently that's controversy.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
see
make a
the
joke.
big
I'm
deal.
not gonna make the joke because regardless of what's going on, I made a promise. I made a promise that I wouldn't make those jokes.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
That-
keep my promise.
that's on. I'll leave that on you because I right now I think some promises were broken.
Yeah, but hey, I'm not gonna stoop. I'm not gonna stoop to anybody's level. I made promises. As long
You're
as
not
he
wrong.
keeps his side of the bargain, I'll keep my side of the bargain.
Yeah, but
But they shared a seat.
Yeah.
at the Grammys.
and Kanye West apparently he brought his girlfriend or wife and she
Yeah,
was
I showed
butt ass
you-
naked.
I showed you yesterday.
I was confused. Okay, so
I said, "Baby, will you let me
so
do this?"
hold on. Is his girlfriend or his wife? I'm confused.
I'm not
It's his
sure.
Wife. It's his wife.
His,
He already
he
got
has a
married?
new wife.
Yes, him and Kim got divorced like 5 years ago.
That was
That
not
was 5 years
That was
ago?
not 5 years ago.
2019.
I am not that old. I am not that old.
2019.
There's no way.
To be fair, she's not really into it now, but she's always been big about Kim Kardashian.
When did the album Jesus is King come out? That was the last album I remember.
Possibly
They
before
okay,
Christ.
They separated in like 2019.
That was the
2020.
Kanye album. Hold
They
on.
separated in 2018, 2020.
Right.
Divorce finalized 2021.
Okay.
And then he married this new girl 2020.
I think she's Australian too.
Wow, good on him.
Yeah, but she
She
just
looks just like him.
no. She walked out fucking butt ass naked.
She looks just like him.
She did.
But
Yeah.
no, that's a big thing though. Like people, like he does that. Like he treats her like art. Her dad like went on the news.
Oh, and they got
like,
escorted
yes,
out.
Like that. She's doing.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but if
Escorted out. Hold on.
they
For
got
what?
they got escorted out because they first off apparently he wasn't invited.
No.
To the Grammys?
Yeah, even though his song was nominated.
That's kind of wild.
But also because
That's
she
kinda
also
wild.
because you could literally see her.
I can't see my son
She
win a
was-
Grammy. That's crazy.
You saw it. She was completely naked.
Yeah.
I mean, cooch out, but like whatever,
Cooch out,
dog. I mean,
nipples,
at least
areolas.
like let her leave. Let me see my son get nominated for a Grammy. That's crazy to me.
Wait, Kanye's son was nominated?
His son, yeah.
I did not know that.
You just said his son.
What?
What are you talking about? Kanye's son.
Okay, hold on.
Kendrick Lamar?
No,
Kanye's son is like 4 years old.
but you just said his son. Oh, never mind.
His
My-
son. His wife.
No,
I'm confused.
I'm confused because you said something about. Never mind.
You're confused.
Did also Jada Pinkett Smith, not Jada Pinkett Smith,
I said
Jaden
when
Smith.
divorced.
Uh huh. Just now, he got escorted out, even though
Oh, I said his song was nominated.
his song was nominated. I heard son.
I didn't even say the song part. That was Michael, and
Either
you're blaming.
way,
But
your producer, produce.
But Jaden Smith apparently he went to the Grammys
Okay,
in
his
a house.
song was nominated, but
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually even crazier to me.
I think also
Because
because they're still scarred.
How are you
about
going to
what he did to
nominate
Taylor.
my song, but not invite me to the Grammys?
I don't know. I feel like it has more to do with naked.
I made the song that's nominated, but I'm not allowed to be there.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's almost as wild as canceling Kevin Hart for something he said 20 years ago.
Oh yeah, they like to cancel everybody.
Oh, you wanted to host the Oscars? Well, that's too bad. You said something 20 years ago that we didn't like, so you don't get to be there.
Oh,
that's wild.
But
Still on that.
But Jaden Smith, he apparently went to the Grammys with a house on his head.
I'm sorry?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Okay, you keep saying things that I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
He literally...
With a house? What do you mean on his
Right in the
head?
middle of you guys, a picture of Jaden Smith is right. Say hello.
Show me. You gotta show me, dog. I'm gonna have to see this because Jaden Smith had a house on his head.
Yeah. It was more like a castle lit.
Hollywood's a weird place, cause what? Seriously, you couldn't get away with that at a freaking Comic-Con as a cosplay. Like, you would look stupid. Here at the freaking Grammys, you're wearing that? What is that? What is that?
Speaking of not getting away.
What is that?
Speaking of not getting away. So apparently these interviewers right here.
This is the most derpy thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
let me
that
see.
was so
interviewers
irresponsible. Like
AP Press.
AP They were talking to Babyface, a rapper.
Okay.
I've never
Babyface.
No. He is an iconic.
Is it Babyface or
producer.
Baby?
Babyface.
Okay.
Yeah, iconic producer. All the R&B that you listen to was probably produced by Babyface.
Yeah. So
Makes
they're
sense.
interviewing
One
him.
of the biggest names in music.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So they're interviewing him, and then the white girl.
Chappelle Roan.
No, the white girl.
The interviewer.
Yeah. The other one was actually trying to be respectful to
Yeah.
Babyface, and the other one's like, "Oh, Chappelle," and Babyface is like, "You know what? You want to talk to her? Just go ahead."
So disrespectful.
It was so disrespectful, and honestly, I hope they got reprimanded for that at their job.
They hope they got fired. That was so unprofessional.
That's wild.
And then The Weeknd made
For
a surprise
new artist,
appearance.
Chappelle Roan. I mean, she's great, but like, that's so disrespectful.
It doesn't even matter who.
Right.
Like, it doesn't even matter who.
You're
he is
interviewing
either.
one of the biggest names in music, right? Like in history, like.
If you're interviewing anyone, even if it was opposite,
Right.
like that's rude and disrespectful.
That is very rude.
But not just that. I mean, it doesn't even matter who it is. You don't just disrespect someone like that.
Right.
You know. I mean, hell, Kai Cenat was actually at the Grammys, and I saw some of his videos meeting up with some celebrities. He was very respectful to everybody.
I feel like if you wanted, if what you really wanted was to talk to Chappelle Roan, you should have just waited until
But
she
there
showed
was
up.
the Associate Press, one of the biggest journalisms in the world.
Right.
I'll be honest.
Right.
I never.
You
even
should
heard
have
of
just
them.
waited for the person you wanted to interview to show up.
But
If you
but
knew they
you're
were
with
going to
the
be
AP
there.
Press, you're supposed to be doing your job and not just interviewing people you're fans of.
Right.
They were so
Seriously.
unprofessional.
You'd think, honestly, hold on. You'd think they'd have more than one person there, right?
It was two
Just,
people.
2 girls.
right, I mean, like, I'm saying there should have been other people there.
Yeah.
Right, so if you saw somebody that you wanted to be interviewed, hey, you over there, go interview Chappelle Roan. I'm talking to Babyface right now.
Yeah.
Easy. Such an easy fix. I am dead certain that there's not only one person in the employ of the Associate Press.
Well, I hope those girls got fired because that was.
Well, at least
from a journalism
at
standpoint.
least a white girl. Like I said, the other girl was being respectful. Yeah, she was trying to be respectful.
They were teamed up together, so it's
Bro.
hard. But they're
Yeah, and she was already, and the other girl was already making a scene.
That's wild.
But that's pretty much it for the controversy on the Grammys.
Grammys.
Have you seen the Final Destination trailer for Bloodlines?
I've not.
I have not either.
Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, I was gonna say because then she can clip it and do a reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, I could put it right in the middle of you guys.
Okay. Hold
Let's
on.
leave some room.
Which I will do my best to hold off from watching the Fantastic Four trailer tomorrow. Because apparently that's being revealed tomorrow since it's February 4th.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold off on my reaction because I feel like this would be a good idea to also clip.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Jurassic World also has a trailer. The new Jurassic Park with Scarlett Johansson.
All right, we'll watch them.
I'll put the video in the middle of you guys.
Okay. We want it. What was it?
Just do Final
Final
Destination.
Destination trailer. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Bloodlines.
Yeah, it's Bloodlines, but I'm just curious about how they...
I actually saw a little bit of this.
My old man just died. I come in as a favor, and now they want me to lock up.
I saw the very beginning clip of this. It came up on my TikTok feed.
I've only seen the beginning of this.
Subscribe and all the things.
I love Final Destination. It's one of my favorite kind of, thriller horror flicks.
1 through 3 and 6 would be my favorites.
I loved all of them. I loved 1 through 5, all of them.
But I think third one was my favorite just because it deals with one of my fears.
And you said 6 was one of your favorites?
Well, because it was like a prequel.
I liked the first 5. I don't think I've seen 6.
Yeah, that was the twist on the 6, is that at the end, it turns out that it took place before the first movie.
It was the prequel.
I'm going to have to watch that one. I haven't seen 6, but I would like to see it.
Oh, then we ruined the twist at the end.
Yeah, you did. You did. But it's okay. I love the Final Destination films.
Wait, is this trailer this entire sequence? Well, someone said Ooh! Oh! Oh no! It's in his nose. Oh my god. Death runs in the family.
Interesting.
May 16th.
Okay.
Close to your birthday.
Close to my birthday, yeah.
I was not expecting it to show that
Final
entire
Destination
thing.
is one of my favorite film series for horror, for sure. So, all right, what was the other one?
Jurassic. I don't even know what the hell the name is. Jurassic.
World.
It's like Jurassic World or Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic
Yeah.
World trailer.
That one.
This one right here.
From
Jurassic
1
World
month
4. Rebirth. Let's take a look.
Is it a real one?
Wait, go back.
Go back.
That's fake.
No, it's fan made. That one's fan made.
I was gonna say because they haven't said anything about him.
This one.
That one.
No.
No, wait. What
That's
the?
AI generated as well.
Why can't they just?
I don't think there is a new one.
I heard about it. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, these are AI generated.
I don't know about that 4K one. A full length trailer will be revealed this week.
Okay,
it's
so
not
there's
real.
not one out yet.
No.
Oh,
these are-
and the
these are
teasers.
all-
The teaser's only on TikTok.
Yeah, these are all.
Oh,
Okay.
official first teaser breakdown. So yeah, that's.
These are all.
But apparently it's just like a
AI.
That's a
dinosaur thing.
breakdown, but we have. But yeah.
Wait, hold on. Go back. Oh, that was 5 months ago. That was the official title
see.
reveal. Rebirth.
Jurassic World. Hold on.
SpaghettiOs.
Jurassic World TikTok teaser.
Yeah, that would be it then.
Oh, so it's Jonathan Bailey.
Yep.
It was literally
Wow.
the tiniest little teaser.
So
Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson, and then a tail of a dinosaur, and that's it. That's the whole teaser.
Wow, that was a waste.
So
of
the
time.
full trailer comes out
Wednesday.
2 days from now.
Mm-hmm.
2 days from now.
So I guess next podcast we'll
Next
be able to talk
podcast,
about
we will be
Fantastic
talking
Four
about
and
it.
Jurassic Park.
To blog about it too.
Yeah,
That
we
too.
could definitely do that. Okay, excellent.
So honestly, I feel like with Final Destination there wasn't a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was
This
gonna.
is the first kill. It seems like.
Well, apparently someone said that might have been the kill that they were building up on. Which, if that's the case, I hope it's not, because the one that they're hyping up, I want to see in the movie, not in not in the trailer.
Yeah, I hate when the movie's ruined in the trailer.
But that was I won't lie, I was a little afraid to see what was going to happen on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Final Destination Bloodlines comes out in May, and now, I guess someone experienced their own Final Destination. Hawk Tuah Girl is Megan is gone.
Isn't it actually?
I'm sorry, Megan?
No, Hawk 2, the real one.
Yeah.
Why'd you say Megan?
Because we always call Megan Hawk
Yeah,
Tua.
fair enough. Okay, Hot
But-
Tour Girl's gone, you said?
She's been gone for 8. I think it's been 9 weeks now.
Gone like what? Just,
She hasn't uploaded anything.
wow.
Apparently, her whole crypto issue that she had.
Crypto issue.
She did like a whole crypto Bitcoin thing, scammed a lot of people out of money, and she vanished.
That's rough.
Yeah, so she is gone, which is probably for the better.
Honestly.
But let me play you the last bit of
News.
no, last bit of voice that she ever got, saying good night, good riddance.
Actual like.
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick, but hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
That's it?
I'm showing you that because everyone says she sounded like a little kid, or she sounded like a cartoon character.
She's a weird girl for sure.
I mean, she got famous for spitting on dick. What can
Well,
you
if
say?
we're talking about it anyway.
I'm honestly surprised she never started an OnlyFans, but I'm just saying. To go from that real quick, I just want to at least report that no one's seen or heard from her since then. I'm gonna skip some of the news real quick, go back to it after this. But Jimmy Neutron is apparently, rumors are suggesting he's getting a sequel movie.
Jimmy Neutron?
Oh yeah. This is the theme song.
It is the theme song of Jimmy Neutron.
But apparently, a writer with Paramount Plus or Paramount in general on his Facebook page says writer of the Jimmy Neutron sequel or Jimmy Neutron 2.
Right.
So now it's starting rumors that there might be a sequel coming out.
Okay.
That's going to be a direct sequel to the movie.
Which movie?
The first movie.
Okay.
Actually, there was only one movie.
There was the Planet Sheen movie.
Don't even get me started on that shit. God, that was awful.
You didn't like the Planet Sheen
No.
movie?
I didn't even like Alien Carl Weezer.
Oh.
It was so bad. But yeah, I just want to report that real quick.
At me? Why are you giving me $1?
Oh, that made me flash back to that scene. But you wanted to talk about
llamas and Jimmy's
so
mom.
What the heck?
He's the reason why I get ridiculed by Ari every time we go to Dunkin' Donuts and I say
Croissant.
I say croissant like that,
Croissant.
and she looks at me and goes, "No one fucking says it like that." It's like
But it's a croissant.
it's a.
You made croissants this morning.
I did. I did in fact make croissant.
But the funny thing is, I don't even try to. I don't try to make that
I,
accent.
honestly, I'm kind of proud of my Carl Weezer.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, impression. I do a few good impressions. My Doofenshmirtz is pretty good. My Carl Weezer's pretty good.
Your Doofenshmirtz is really good.
My Doofenshmirtz is really good. My Plankton's pretty good too.
Oh, your Plankton one's way too good.
I'm a lucky girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The impressions are
Every time you go in bed, you'd be like,
impressive.
Who do I get tonight?
yeah. Wait. No, I just thought of something that's really bad.
What?
He does the Plankton impression. He's like, I guess I'm going in the chum bucket today.
Just call me a chum bucket.
Or no, what was the robot's name?
Karen.
Can't get over that you call me a chum bucket.
She will help. No. Give me the Krabby Patty formula, crabs.
Karen, your circuits are all...
Oh my Karen. Yo, her circuits be.
But if you're doing Doofenshmirtz, would it make her parry the platypus?
It would be. Yeah. I feel like there's something there. You know, I started doing my Doofenshmirtz impression because of that meme. Yeah, the when he got a record stuck on his fingers.
Yeah.
Like the.
Oh.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand.
Oh yeah.
But I fell down the stairs and I got glue on my hands and I got records on my fingers.
It's really good.
It's really good. Thank you.
What's the other impression you do?
What? Carl Weezer?
Oh, Patrick.
Patrick.
But Patrick's easy to do.
Patrick. No, this is Patrick.
Does that make her the mayonnaise?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Doesn't confirm or deny. Concerning criminal.
Yeah. Patrick da.
I mean, I can do an Elmo impression. So
That was a reference to, what was it? Smosh. The one guy from Smosh, he did that Patrick, and he did, if Patrick spoke Japanese in that scene. When,
God.
no, this is Patrick.
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Patrick da.
But you wanted to talk about Black Ops 6?
Yeah, so, okay, I've been playing a lot.
Oh, I know.
Black
Every time I hop on there, I see your name on there.
Yeah, I've been playing so much Black Ops 6 lately.
Last night before bed, he's like, "Babe, I think I'm done. I'm gonna take a break from Black Ops tomorrow. I'm not playing it." What does he do? The first thing he's like, "You working right now?" I said, "Yeah." He hops on Black Ops.
I'm working on my kill streak.
Listen. Okay, look, we all know, and I'm not the first to say this. Sequels usually suck, right? Sequels usually suck, and you'd think by the time you got to the 6th iteration of something,
But you haven't played the story.
the campaign.
I
I
heard
don't
this-
care about that.
No, I actually did hear the campaign is actually really good.
I've heard the campaign's good, but I don't have enough space for it right now. I need to finish Indiana Jones, which I played more of that today. Indiana Jones, and then I'll delete Indiana Jones, and then I'll be able to download more stuff. But I've been playing
Damn.
Black Ops 6, specifically the multiplayer. Like I said, usually sequels suck, right? But let's be honest. Anybody who's played Black Ops 6 knows this is a great game. It's a great game. It's fantastic.
I just wish some of the weapons from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War went to Black Ops 6.
You're probably the
'Cause
only
I-
person who feels that way.
Well, no, because I love the crossbow.
I know. I understand.
Crossbow was a good one shot, one kill.
Yeah, it is. It is. I understand that.
I missed
But
that
you're
one.
probably the only person who feels that way.
I will say that I don't give a
Black Ops. Okay. Cold War was not a well-loved game.
Actually, no, I will say this. I do think the maps are better in Cold War than it was in this one.
You think so?
So far. Skyline is a good map. That one that you say you love, but I said I hate in Free For All.
Which one?
The square one with the pillars.
Oh. Friggin' Babylon. I love
Babylon.
I love
Babylon is fun, but Free For All, you will get sniped the moment you even
Free
spawn.
For All is. I saw you playing Free For All earlier. I went and looked at what lobby you were in.
Mm-hmm.
You were in Free For All. I'm like, you're insane. That sounds like the most chaos I've ever heard of.
I'm not gonna lie, with how I was feeling today, I kept quitting the matches because I was like,
Free For All. I honestly like. There's no way Free For All is fun. You will spawn and die so many times.
if it's not a small map, it's fun. Like I said, Babylon
If you have a
is
little
not
bit of
the good-
time, no. Small maps for Free For All, you're gonna spawn and die immediately.
But the thing is, though, is that when you well, yeah, in bigger maps you can too.
If you were playing like maybe Scud or
which one's Scud? Is that the one with the
Scud-
satellite?
that's the one with the big satellite.
Oh,
dish.
fuck that map.
But for Free For All,
Free For All, it's good.
it would be good because you have so many. It's a big map and you have a lot of space to run around.
Exactly.
And hide. So like that would make sense to me because you have a little bit of time to orient yourself before.
And I do
you're
feel like
doing
there's
Free
only
For All,
one
but-
spot one person can camp at, which is the satellite.
I'll tell you what though, there was one map
The
that I
jet.
played recently that I think you were there.
The jet?
Was it? No, not the jet. Yeah, that sucked too. But no, you weren't there. It was me. I was playing with Jalen, his brother, and Charmaine. Like yesterday. It was the boat. It was like a little tiny little yacht. Cruise liner, yacht, whatever. It's a map that I'd never played on before. And it's tiny, but in a bad way. It was so bad. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a tiny little boat.
Was there a bottom compartment you can get into? Like you can go around the ship, but it has a second floor, but also a undercarriage.
Maybe not really though.
It sounds like the yacht. Oh, I love. So in Cold War, there was a map just like that, and I love that one.
This one was not good.
I've never seen this level.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show it to you. It was so chaotic. It was awful. It was a lot like how I felt on Subsonic.
Yeah. I've never seen this
Subsonic is like a camp nightmare. People, all they do is camp or memorize the frickin' spawn points in spawn camp.
I won't lie. I memorized the spawn points.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Well, no. When I go into free for all, it's like I know which direction the nearest person's gonna be.
Yeah.
So the moment the game starts, that's when I go for it. After that, I don't know where everyone else spawns. But when I spawn, I can just tell. Like the moment the game starts, I'll know exactly where that next person will be. After that, it's free game.
Okay.
Because I got to get them before they get me.
Yeah. But this one I hate almost as much. Hold on.
Just to state too, he plays on core. I play on hardcore.
I do like core. I feel like you need more skill to play on core. Because with hardcore, I mean, there's a different skill set for hardcore.
Be fast.
Reaction time.
Yeah.
That's really the only prerequisite for hardcore is reaction time, because the first person to get hit markers is pretty much the first person to get the kill.
Exactly.
Right? But on core, there's a lot more room for skill and maneuvering and turning around and using the environment. So I like core a lot. But yeah, so I mean, I like core a lot. I mean, because I feel like it takes more skill. I feel like it gives you a chance to really make a play.
Yeah.
As opposed to just like having extremely fast reaction time. Let me see. Is it hijacked? I think it's hijacked.
Hijacked.
Yeah. It looks like it. It's a map that was in, I think, in 3 and 4, but it's just like a tiny kind of map. Lifeline.
Lifeline.
It's being heavily compared to hijacked. But the Lifeline is the name of the map on Black Ops 6.
Yeah, I never once played on it.
Yeah, I had never played on it until the other day. Until yesterday, I think it was.
Honestly, that yacht looks too damn small. Hijack was a better yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hijack was a better yacht to play on.
Yeah. So here, you can see kind of...
Oh, I already pulled up the images.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tiny and not in a good way. Like, I don't like the map. It's just chaos. Absolute, utter chaos. I can't even imagine playing free-for-all on a map like that. That would be awful.
Oh, it would be... I don't think you could. I don't think that...
It would just be spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die. The first person to get to a good camping spot would be the winner of that game.
But what game mode were you playing on?
I think it was Team Deathmatch. It was Team Deathmatch for that game.
That must have been a new map. I haven't even seen it yet.
It's gotta be, and it's being compared to Hijacked a lot, but it's not Hijacked.
Oh.
It's a new map, but it's very similar because it's a ship, and it's... I don't like it. It's tiny. It's tiny, but not in a good way.
I want to play on it now, just to experience it.
Well, you go right ahead, buddy.
I also want to mention Transformers is apparently getting a sequel.
Okay.
Well, not okay. It's not
There are many Transformers.
the Michael Bay films.
Okay.
There's rumors that they apparently don't know how true the rumors are. Excuse me. It tastes better going in than out.
I bet.
But apparently there's in talks of bringing Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox back to conclude Michael Bay's Transformers films.
Something.
So Shia LaBeouf, apparently there's rumors going around that Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox are coming back for a Transformers film to conclude Michael Bay's films.
Okay.
But there's no confirmation of it yet. Honestly, I feel like they should just let it die. We haven't had a movie from Michael Bay in a long time. I don't know anyone else who wants to see more of those.
Honestly, I liked the Shia LaBeouf films.
Shia LaBeouf's films I love.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of the ones after that with Mark Wahlberg.
No.
Yeah,
No, I did not.
I had no interest.
No, the Shia LaBeouf films were the only ones that I really remember.
Yeah, and well, you know what the big thing is they announced at the end of the last film? Mm-hmm. Apparently Planet Earth is Unicron.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, apparently Planet Earth is Unicron.
How? Does that make sense?
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so that's why I'm glad they stepped away from that and made new Transformers films. Oh, and there is apparently news reports claiming that Henry Cavill has been cast as James Bond.
Henry Cavill's James Bond?
No, people are claiming it's confirmed. I can't find anything on it that's true.
Okay, that sounds like a baseless rumor.
Yeah.
I'd be here for it. I would be so here for it.
Well, someone I met at the con that actually my sister and mom work with, and Charmaine shared it, and I've looked it up multiple times on Google, can't find any proof of it. So someone's claiming that it's real, but there's no articles talking about it.
Baseless rumors.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, I think he'd be a great James Bond, but nothing's concrete.
Yeah.
To be honest, too, I feel like he's going to be getting a lot of big jobs soon, so I don't even think he would have time.
No, probably not.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's doing Warhammer.
Yeah.
And then
which is going to be awesome.
And then he might be doing something in Marvel.
Okay.
And then I don't think he's doing anything with DC anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. It's crazy to me that they dropped him. It's crazy to me that The Witcher dropped him. I really don't understand.
I don't think they dropped him. I think he dropped out.
Yeah.
Because they were being unfaithful to the source material. They
were. Yeah. Actually, you're right. I remember that happening. Yeah, he was not happy with the producers of the film because they were deciding to go a different direction from the actual source material.
Like why? Why?
What purpose could you possibly have? I actually still need to watch the rest of the Henry Cavill Witcher.
And they're ending it with Liam Hemsworth now.
Ugh. No, but yeah, I do need to finish watching the Henry Cavill episodes on that. I have not finished watching it. I watched season 1, fantastic. Really loved season 1 of The Witcher. I need to finish watching the Henry Cavill seasons. So I'm excited for that.
So going on from Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Scary Movie 6.
I still want to see him play the Wolverine. A full Wolverine film.
I think there's rumors saying he's gonna come back in Secret Wars.
Oh, the Cavalry.
Either that or
it's
Doomsday.
Gotta be real, please.
Benedict Cumberbatch took back on his words about not being in Doomsday.
Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch?
What? What? Eggs Benedict what?
Eggs Benedict. Do you know what Eggs Benedict is?
I don't know, but I don't want it in my mouth.
What?
It's a type of egg dish. Holy crap, dog. Okay, what were you saying? He said you're going to come back as what?
You know how... So basically he said, fuck no, I'm not going to be in Avengers Doomsday.
Thank you, baby.
But he's not going to be in Avengers... He said he's not going to be in Avengers Doomsday, but apparently he's going back on his word. Same with Chris Evans. Chris Evans is saying, I'm happy...
What is he going to play? Is Doctor Strange?
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay. Hold on. He's not going to be in what?
You do know Benedict Cumberbatch plays
I
Doctor
do.
Strange.
I do know that.
Okay, you confused me when you said that.
That's why I said Doctor Strange. He said in Avengers Doomsday?
So a while ago he said, fuck no, I'm not going to be in Avengers Doomsday, but I'll be in Secret Wars.
What is Avengers Doomsday about? It can't be about Doomsday because that's a DC character. So what are you...
No, Doomsday as in like...
That's the title of it, baby.
Yeah, because Doctor Doom's going to be the main villain.
Ah, see, that's what I was talking. That's what I was thinking.
You
mean the
movie?
No, hold
what?
on, that's not what I was gonna say.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on a second there. The Robert Downey Jr. Doom?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, I'm here for it. Maybe that's a hot take too, because I'm kind of here for the Robert Downey Jr. Doom.
Like I said when we first started this podcast, I wasn't for it at first, but more thinking about it, I'm like,
I'm kind of
eased
here
into
for
it.
it. I'm kind of here for the
Because
Robert
I feel like
Downey
there's
Jr.
a lot
Doom.
of logic sense to it.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of makes sense to me. I think there's a lot of similarities between those characters. The same way they drew a lot of similarities between Thanos and Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? I kind of feel like Doom's kind of with it. That kind of same vibe. So I'm kind of here for it. So he changed his mind, you're saying?
No, he's taken back his word because he's like, I guess I am in Doomsday.
Was it a contract thing, or did he?
No, it would be a contract thing.
Okay, but he doesn't have a choice. He's gonna be Doctor Strange.
It might just be a cameo too, because personally, I don't think it makes much sense to have him. Because at the end of Doctor Strange 2, he went to the dark dimension.
I feel like it makes some sense because obviously Doctor Doom is a sorcerer. He has his own innate powers as well, but he's also
well. Let's hope he's a sorcerer.
Hopefully, because in the comics he is.
Yeah.
But in the comics he is a powerful sorcerer as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense to kind of have that crossover between Doctor Strange and Doom, the same way they have that crossover between the Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange.
Exactly.
They do correlate a lot because Doctor Doom.
Too many doctors.
A lot of doctors. Doctor Doom is, in the comics at least, a sorcerer as well.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to me, that crossover.
Yeah, but I just mean more like, because there's talks that I almost said Doctor Doom. Doctor Strange's third movie is going to come out after Doomsday. So, because we don't really know what he's been doing before Doomsday.
So you think a cameo in Doomsday.
Maybe like an after credit scene.
And then a bigger correlation in the next movie that is Doctor Strange film.
Well, Doctor Strange 3 could actually lead into how he comes into play in Doomsday. Like, say like Ant-Man and the Wasp. How that took place before Avengers Infinity War. Okay. It shows kind of how he puts himself into the mix of the second movie. Yeah. So he might be considered like the Ant-Man of this next one.
The Ant-Man. Okay. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean by that. But Chris Evans also went back on his word. So,
is he going to play the Human Torch again?
No, they said he was. They didn't say Human Torch or Captain America. Okay. They just said he's coming back in Doomsday or Secret Wars. But they didn't
say as who.
Right, and it could be Hydra or Captain America. But he went back on his word too, or back on he didn't confirm it. Oh my God.
You all right, buddy?
Those loaded nachos really put a punch in there.
I know, dog. I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be filling that in the toilet later.
I might have some more here soon, actually.
There was no more.
What?
So I just threw it out.
Why would you do that? That's something I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a hard time understanding.
Because there was
food and you just
like that much left, Michael. You're lying.
There was.
No, there was not.
There was enough for at least one more plate.
Well, yeah, there would have been enough for you. For sure. I didn't know you still wanted to eat them, and nachos aren't good like reheated after they sit out like that.
The fuck you make me eat?
Well, sorry.
Okay, I'm not.
That's why you're not feeling too well.
Update to our audience here. I'm not going to have nachos later.
Do you want a sandwich?
A turkey sandwich?
Do you want some salami?
I would like. Yeah. You know what? Fine. I'll take a salami sandwich.
You want some turkey on it?
Nope.
Just salami?
Yep.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm a little miffed.
I think
He's a little mad at me.
I think
I'm a little miffed.
I think I see a tear.
He's a little mad at me.
I didn't realize
he hates when I throw out food like that. He doesn't understand why I do that.
Oh, I hate it when Ari does it too.
That's crazy.
But granted, though,
they didn't grow up poor. I don't understand. For me, throwing out good food like that's crazy. That's wild because I didn't have that much food growing up. You couldn't just throw stuff out.
I mean, I grew up middle class, but I know what you mean.
I did not grow up middle class.
Oh my God.
I grew up below the poverty line, and I definitely did not throw out food like that. That's absolutely insane.
Oh my God.
I'm having a hard time. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't believe you said that. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Something about Doctor Strange.
Oh. So reports were confirming that Chris Evans was coming back.
Okay, yes, Chris Evans.
But then
we didn't confirm what he was coming back as.
But then he came out and said, "No, I'm happily retired." Okay. Everyone called him Andrew Garfield after that. Because they're like, yeah, you're totally retired. It wasn't, it's not like a couple months ago you came out as the Human Torch.
Yeah, for real though, actually.
Oh man.
Yeah, of course you weren't doing anything.
I mean, I don't think he's really doing anything movie-wise now, but he's now happily married.
But when are we getting a full Gambit film? I heard we were working on
Apparently now rumors are suggesting that Gambit's being recast now.
Nobody wants that.
Honestly,
just
stick with Channing Tatum.
Just stick with Channing Tatum.
Make him a little bit more lanky, but
maybe a little bit. Yeah, he can lose a little bit of weight. I mean, I've seen clips.
And you know what?
Of Magic Mike. I know he can be skinny. I've never actually seen Magic Mike. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, but he did look skinny in there.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he came out bisexual.
Anyway. No, Channing.
That's
So
where you was at.
honestly, Channing Tatum, I really loved his iteration of the Gambit in the Deadpool film.
It was a great iteration.
It was.
Especially because he's such a huge fan.
He is. He's gonna do it justice, and I think that there's no reason to recast it.
And
that's kind of big news to me. Like, that's wild to me that
Well,
they
it's
would
rumors.
consider recasting.
Well, it's rumors. It's not confirmed yet. But I'll be honest, though. I'm kind of for an older Gambit going for a younger, like, say, how old is Channing Tatum now? 40? 50?
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of into the idea of him going for a
He's in
30-year-old
his 40s.
Elizabeth Gillies rogue.
Do you want mayo on it?
Sure.
You making that face and then her asking about the mail. Because apparently now there's rumors that Elizabeth Gillies is being eyed for Rogue.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of people being considered for certain roles in the X-Men now, rumor-wise.
I honestly I kind of like that. Elizabeth Gillies is hot.
And she could pull off the country accent.
She's the brunette, and she has the country accent, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So,
I love Elizabeth Gillies, though. I think she can pull off anything.
I'm here for it. Why did you say that you kind of here for the older Gambit for that, though?
Think about it, though. Like, a more grislier, like, older man going for, like, a girl in her 30s.
Yeah, is that what you're into?
I mean, I don't know where you're coming. I don't know where you're going with this. I mean, Elizabeth Gillies. You're telling me that if you were Gambit, you wouldn't go for Elizabeth Gillies' role?
Don't ask me that question.
Because I know it's I know it's a yes.
Stop She's right behind me. Why would you Michael? Why would you put me in that position? Why would you put me in that? Michael, why would you do that? Michael.
Hey, this is man talk over here.
Right, while I make his sandwich.
Next time we play Black Ops 6, I'm betraying you. I'm gonna shoot you until you die.
We play on core.
I don't care. And next time it's hardcore, I'm killing you every freaking time. Next time we play hardcore, I'm coming after you.
Oh my god. Wait.
Elizabeth Gillies is hot though. She's so fucking hot
You
though.
don't have the headphones in?
What?
Okay, Channing Tatum is hot.
Channing Tatum is old. Channing Tatum is old.
You can take her and he can take me.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Channing Tatum is an old man.
You have fun with her and he'll take me and we'll go do something.
Thank you for the sandwich, baby.
Oh my god.
What's the next subject, Michael? Jesus Christ. I didn't need the sandwich right this second, but I'll take it. Thank you, baby.
That was just bloody perfect. I'm actually trying to find... There was another actress that I have actually seen images of, but I can't. Is this the same lady? I don't know. But there's another actress that's also rumored to possibly be in the role for Storm.
We talked about...
No, this is actually a different lady.
So it's not what's her name? She played Elphaba. Martin, go away. I'm now eating a sandwich and there's a dog trying to get my food.
Why can't I find this? Oh, this lady. DeWanda Wise.
What?
DeWanda. Martin Shorts. I've never seen this woman. What? Are you telling your dog to lick his leg?
No.
Her as Storm.
Yeah, that works.
I can see that perfectly.
That works perfectly.
Yeah.
What was the name of the actress who played Elphaba?
Cynthia Erivo. The one that Taylor Swift sat on.
Did not work as Storm, but that
I can see that working perfectly good.
that's Storm.
She has that, like, presence on her.
She does. She has the angles to her face.
But you know what, though? I did think of this idea.
She's still pissed at me about saying Elizabeth Gillies.
That was so funny though. Like you whisper it, thinking,
like, oh my god. You
like,
know what? You know what she told me when our relationship started? She's like, "Oh, I know hot women exist. I know they're out there. I'm not gonna be offended."
And I made out with a girl right in front of you. Like, it's not that I'm against. I'm just saying.
But now that I've said that another woman is hot, she's all like, "Oh, why don't she go make out with her?"
Speaking of like making out with another woman, you got white stuff all over your lips.
Are you saying that I lied?
Hmm?
Are you saying that I lied?
I'm saying that perhaps you underestimated your feelings on the situation.
Uh-oh.
Martin, step down. This is not for you.
He has that big old puppy dog ass.
You
Daddy,
get this man.
Daddy, can I have a sandwich?
I'm not your dad, and no.
We're the same color. I'm like the same color brown as him. And I'm even a little white too.
Bruh. Yo, get out of here with that. That's wild. Martin, get out of here.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
No. You know, I've never seen Les Mis. Yeah.
I think that was little Timmy.
Oh, his tail's been to his life.
Yeah, Les Mis.
I said little
Please, sir.
Timmy.
Yeah, can I have some more?
What? Les Mis, little Timmy? Wait. Why am I thinking?
You don't even know what you're referencing.
I thought I was referencing fucking Scrooge. Not Scrooge. Yeah, Scrooge.
The Christmas Carol?
Yeah,
No.
Christmas Carol. Oh,
No,
what
that's
the
Les
fuck?
Mis you were referencing.
No, what was the cripple kid's name?
You're Tiny Tim?
Tiny Tim. I was thinking Tiny Tim.
That wasn't on Tiny Tim line.
Well,
No.
you know what?
You were
Tiny
referencing-
Tim died anyways.
Did he?
I don't think he did.
It goes hand in hand with the fact that number one and the kids next door died as well because he had cancer.
What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Say it, don't spray it.
Behind you. Behind
No, he was bald because of a hereditary issue. Martin, get out of here.
you. That was wild.
But you know, the whole theory
Because
of
number 0 was bald too. Okay,
wasn't his dad.
that's his dad. Number 0.
But then why did he go to space? Wasn't it just like Get a Wish Foundation?
No, Make a Wish and no.
Make a Wish Foundation.
Number 1 did not have cancer.
That's gonna be a hot take. Number one and the kids next door had cancer.
He did not.
That's
have
why
cancer.
he went to space.
You're wrong. You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
Just like
Sorry, I'm enjoying this sandwich, by the way.
Just like Charlie Brown died as well because he had cancer. No, he had leukemia.
I actually don't care about Charlie Brown, to be honest with you. I never watched the Peanuts. The Peanuts? No, I never watched it.
I never cared for the Peanuts either.
I've never finished watching a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Actually, the only thing I cared about was Snoopy. Because Snoopy was adorable.
Only the memes. I've never even watched, like I said, I've never watched Peanuts. I never watched Charlie Brown Christmas. Never.
But you've been to Woodstock.
No. No, I haven't. Not even the one in the 90s.
Oh yeah, you'd be like a baby, weren't you?
I was like 1 year old. And they were both disastrous, so why would I want to be there?
I've laughed so much during this that my head hurts now.
This is a funny episode.
Oh my god.
You're crazy, dog.
Jesus. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up something because it's part of the next one. So, have you ever heard of speed?
Cocaine?
Not the drug.
Oh.
No, so apparently there's
Speed. Cocaine? Yeah.
no, so there's this streamer named Speed, and he does a lot of streams with Kai Cenat, but he's like this very energetic, as bad as it sounds, because I know people are gonna say something, black kid. He's very energetic.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny as fuck though.
Yep.
He's one of the funnier black people I ever
You
met.
know what I'm saying? Them blacks. You know what I'm saying?
But have you ever? But this is what. Hold on, let me see.
You ever watch Adventure Time?
Oh,
You
that's
never
the first
watched
segment.
Adventure Time?
Ari tried it.
She started it,
Yeah.
but she hasn't finished it.
No, we barely started, but we started watching the sequel. But this is what
I choose sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
God. This is
Okay,
what happens to
let me
him.
Yeah, I know this guy. Yep. Folded.
They fucking pulverized that poor boy.
Rest in peace, Speed.
Apparently, though, he actually had to put a neck brace on afterwards.
I've seen a lot of clips of his live streams, and they're pretty funny.
You ever seen the one where him and Kai are playing Minecraft?
Mm-hmm.
And he drinks the honey juice?
Yep.
Apparently. So, no, it wasn't Minecraft, it was Fortnite. So they were playing Fortnite,
Oh, okay.
and he drank honey juice. And Kai's like, bro, why'd you drink that? You're going to be hard all fucking night.
Really?
Apparently he was, because then he's like, Kai, my girl's gone. I need to get some steam out. He walked out of his room, went right into Kai's room. Kai's running, screaming bloody murder.
Oh my god. Is that what honey juice does?
I don't know. I don't want to try it.
Flip the switch. Okay.
All right.
For that.
So now with that part out of the
I
way.
love that box.
Oh, Scary Movie 6 has also been announced, with the Wayans brothers involved.
Scary Movie 6 with the Wayans brothers again. All
Mhm.
right.
And they're making they want to bring back old school. I think they said they want to bring back old school comedy, but they know they got to limit themselves because of how. No, I don't think they want to limit themselves. But I think that's been scheduled to release next year as well. Oh, Matthew Lillard is officially coming back for Scream 7.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
More Scream movies.
Some people are against it. Some people are not. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm only for Matthew Lillard now because with how they've been handling the new cast from Scream 5 and 6, I was not planning on seeing Scream 7, but Matthew Lillard makes me want to see it again.
I think, what was it? Hayden Panettiere. She was in Scream 5, right?
No,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
no, she was in Scream 4. She disappeared in 5 and came back in 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love Hayden Panettiere. I loved her in the show Heroes.
I love the one where she dropped a towel.
Of course she did.
I'm sure he did too. I'm sure he loved it.
She's a very beautiful girl. But I liked her in Heroes. She was...
I think that's really where she got her full start.
That's kind of where she got her start. Like, you know, like I honestly love the role, the power ability. I mean, she had the healing factor, so like she literally couldn't kill herself. She could not die.
June 12th, 2026 is Scary Movie 6.
Okay, June 12th is when that's coming out.
I wanted to get the exact date. But yeah, no, but no confirmation on Hannah Panettiere though.
Okay.
But Jenna Ortega and
I hope she's back.
I hope she is back too because I feel like they really gave her a big role in Scary Movie 6.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen Hayden Panettiere since then though.
She was actually in a good movie called what the fuck is it called? This is gonna sound so bad considering we were just laughing about children being killed. Amber Alert.
What?
A movie called Amber Alert.
Yeah.
Good old Flamber.
We were on the last cruise me and Ari were on. The movie that was playing it had Hayden Panettiere in it, but it also had the kid from Everybody Hates Chris. The one who played Chris Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
From Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, Abbott Elementary as well.
Yeah. I know the actor you're talking about.
I can't.
The main character from Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
The guy who played Chris?
Yeah.
I don't actually know his name, but yeah, he is in Abbott Elementary.
He's a great actor.
He was in Let It Shine, that Disney movie, the Disney Channel movie.
God.
Uh-huh.
He was pretty good in that one.
Yeah. He was in a lot of that early stuff. Yeah.
But no, in that movie, I think it was like her first big movie she came back to. And I think she might have had a baby. I'm not sure. Mm. But basically, he's an Uber driver. This random girl just goes into his car to get gets transported to her location. They all get an alert about Amber Alert. And they just so happen to drive past a car that fits the description of who kidnapped the little girl. So it becomes two regular people going after a predator.
Interesting.
And that's all I'm going to say, because, I mean, I think it was a great movie, but I don't want to spoil it.
Fair enough. All right.
But I feel so bad, because I went into there talking about how we laughed about children dying and went right into predatory. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. You want to laugh.
Segues are weird.
All right, let's get into something a little bit more happy.
Happy.
Actually, going
happy.
Wait, let's not go happy yet. Let's go into romance. You have that rose. You have that romance I asked for you. Not romance. You have that rose I asked you to give me, so I can give it to Anthony.
Rose.
Did you ask for me for a rose?
Yeah.
When?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
We have a little candlelight here. I was gonna give you a rose. Anyways, so we're getting into Valentine's Day. We only have a couple days, like 1 or 2 weeks left, I think. This full week and then next week, right? I don't know when Valentine's Day is coming up.
The 14th of February.
I know that, but I don't know which day. Is that Friday?
What's today's date?
Is it bad? I only know.
Today's the 3rd, which is a Monday, so which means next week it'll be the 10th, which means that Friday is the 14th.
Is it bad I only knew that because of Captain America?
Yeah. I actually don't know. Valentine's Day is not that important of a holiday, can I be honest with you. But
you're definitely sleeping on the couch.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
I mean, me and her are going to go see Captain America.
I'm not saying I'm not doing anything for it. I'm just saying it's, as far as other holidays compare, it's not that important.
Mm-hmm. But going from...
I forgot a birthday or something. I mean, I think that'd be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that time I think you'd have to move to Mexico. But going from child predator...
Solo sé que no sé nada.
De nada.
I'm sure he would move on.
Find a nice...
No.
That's my favorite phrase in Spanish. Solo sé que no sé nada.
No, you'll find a nice...
It means I only know that I know nothing.
You say that in English too.
I do.
But no, you will...
That's a quote from Plato.
But no, you will find, if you go to Mexico, you'll find a lady... Mexico. You'll find a little lady who looks a lot like the girl Chel from El Dorado.
Great. I'm in trouble. Again.
So excited for that.
Oh, I'm so unique. I'm uniquely immoral.
I mean,
for thinking that Chel from El Dorado is a dragon.
She is hot, but you were just excited that you're gonna find her.
I mean, I would be
excited for you.
I mean, I would be too.
I hope I get invited to the wedding.
I mean, I would be too. I mean, you saw her sucky game in the movie.
I'm excited for him.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm excited for
But
her.
you saw the sucky game she has in the movie.
No, she's hot.
She does.
And if you
Yeah,
find a
because
girl-
there's no way that wasn't on purpose.
Oh,
That looks just
thank
like
God
her.
for DreamWorks.
Swear to God.
Huh?
Find a girl that looks just like her.
Swear to God.
What? We'll plan a trip to Mexico.
Boys club.
Thank God.
We're going from Amber Alerts I'm gonna talk real quick about the movie Companion.
Yes.
I can't talk too much about it,
Oh, yeah.
but I will say this. You know, put a timestamp on here.
Okay.
No, not right now. When you do the edit,
Oh.
put a timestamp here so that way people avoid this, because I will reveal this certain aspect that was revealed in the trailer.
Okay.
Spoiler warning.
But Companion,
Right now.
yeah. So if you don't want to hear this,
If that's not a good enough cue for you, then nothing will be.
yeah, because if you don't want to hear what was shown in the full-length trailer that honestly I feel like people should avoid, then, you know, look at the timestamp, spoilers right up here. But basically, Companion is about sex robots.
Of course.
Really?
Well, it wasn't really
That's
sex
what Detroit
robots.
Become Human was about.
Was it?
Partly. One of the main characters was a companion robot.
You know,
Can't tell me that he wasn't.
yeah, you're right.
You
about
can't
that.
tell me he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, you are right about that. But
Like
no,
there ain't no way. There ain't no way he wasn't getting that.
but I won't say too much about it. But basically, it stars Jack Quaid from The Boys, who plays Huey
All
from The
right.
Boys, and
Hell yeah.
they showed little hints in the beginning.
I've still never watched.
Oh my
The
God.
Boys. I've still never watched it.
Well,
Love it. You would really love it.
I like Invincible. Is it similar?
violence-wise, yes.
Yes, it is similar. I would say.
Because I really like. I've been waiting
I
for
love
the next season.
Invincible,
I've been
and I
waiting
think
for the next
The Boys
season of
is
Invincible.
It's coming out soon.
They've been coming out with a lot of comics, but they haven't come out with the next
Invincible
season
is
yet.
A really great
Comics?
show.
I thought-
And
I think the comics
Boys
are done.
is very similar.
Yeah, I think so. But
Yeah.
I'm saying you came out with a lot of comics since the first season came out.
Well, the second season's out.
Well, with that one, they're saying they're
Well,
gonna,
I mean, is it?
yeah, the second
Of
season's
Invincible?
done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched it already.
I haven't seen it.
yeah, they even have a Spider-Man
Oh,
reference.
it's such a
I did not realize that.
I did.
I thought
I'm
you
gonna
did
have
watch
to
it.
watch that.
But no, Companion though. Jack Quaid basically plays his typical nice guy, charismatic. He brings this girl over, and there's little hints here and there that I noticed, but Ari never saw the trailer, so she was not expecting to find out that she was an android. And all I will say is chaos ensues, and that was probably. I mean, it's still early 2025, but that's got to be one of the best films I've seen in a while.
So what's the twist? That he finds out she's an android, or that she finds out?
No,
she's
he
an
knows
android?
full well that she's an android.
But she finds out that she's
Yeah,
an android.
because the whole point of it is like,
She doesn't realize she's not real.
none of the androids really realize they're real, and sometimes that can trigger something inside their mentality because they're supposed to be as realistic as possible to give you the full authentic
Right.
thing.
So in their own minds, they believe they're real. But
Yeah.
then when they realize that they're artificial,
Not all the time, but I can't get too much into that. But basically, what happens with these androids is that you buy them. You can actually implement a specific memory in their brain that basically is your first meeting with them. And what happens is that they believe that is their first meeting, but it really isn't. It's just part of their programming. So her first meeting with Jack Quaid is like, she's at the grocery store and he's a jackass in the grocery store.
of course,
And then,
classic grocery store.
but I will say this: chaos ensues.
Has
and-
anybody? Hold on.
Hmm?
Has anybody successfully picked up a girl at the grocery store? Because I've never done it. I've never successfully picked up a girl at the grocery store. I'd like to know if that's something that has been done. I assume it must have. There's a lot of people in the world, you know, a lot of people with different lives.
I'll be
I
100%.
assume somebody must have been successful at picking up a girl
This is
at the
gonna
grocery
sound
store.
this is gonna sound so bad. I don't think any of the guys that we know, maybe Jalen, has ever tried that and actually succeeded.
No, Jalen wouldn't have tried. Not at the grocery store. Certainly not. Because Jalen's a great looking guy, but like,
Oh, I know. That's all.
he has the demeanor.
That's
of a
all I
much
could hear
less
about the other night.
Good looking guy.
That's literally all I could hear about the other night.
Oh well, yeah.
That he's a good-looking man. Is he?
Yeah, is he really was? Oh, I don't know how to use the controller. Yeah,
Such a girl play move.
that was wild. That was wild. But
Maybe one day we'll have him. But but anyways, so yeah, Companion though. Everyone was great in this film.
yeah,
You know, it had its goofy moments.
who are the leads?
So I don't know Let me look up the actors' names because I only know really Jack Quaid's name. Mm-hmm. But the other ones I've never heard of. I never even knew about the actress who plays the main girl.
android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is one that I've seen in the show You, and he was also in Scream 2.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's Scream. Smile 2.
Smile.
Yeah, Smile is about that. Well, don't do that. Sophie Thatcher, which is apparently in Yellow Jackets. Lucas Gage, Megan Surrey, Harvey Guillén, and Rupert Friend.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know much about their like roles that they've done before, but they were all great in the film. And honestly, watching it in IMAX, it was a better experience than watching Gladiator in IMAX.
That's a really big statement.
Well, the thing is...
The original Gladiator.
No, Gladiator 2.
Oh.
No, because Gladiator 2 was my first IMAX experience. And
What?
Yeah, I didn't really care to go see IMAX.
Bro, I'm not going to say this is my first IMAX experience because I've seen other movies in IMAX, but probably the biggest, the most impressive IMAX experience that I had was watching the original Avatar movie. Not Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I think, wasn't that when IMAX first became a thing?
It wasn't when it first became a thing, but it was like around the time when it was a big thing. It was a big deal to watch something in IMAX. I watched the original Avatar movie, like the Planet of Pandora, Blue People Avatar, not Avatar: The Last Airbender, to be clear. I watched that in IMAX. That was the first time I watched it, and it was incredible. It was incredible.
But how do you feel about the movie in general?
I love the movie. The first one?
Oh, I barely remember it.
Fantastic. It was. I remember the movie. I loved the movie. It was a fantastic experience watching it in IMAX.
So
it was visually incredible and engaging. The second movie was okay.
Second movie I hear just retread a lot of steps.
It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't worse necessarily, but it wasn't particularly impressive because it felt like it didn't really accomplish much.
Yeah.
It was good. It visually was still good. You know, just I'll watch the third movie just to hope that it's because it
really comes out this year.
Yeah, I really hope that it's really good.
Yeah.
I want to finish the series and everything, but the first one
is it still good?
It was a great movie, a great story, and the visuals were phenomenal. They were breathtaking when it came out in IMAX 3D. Like just. It was a breathtaking film. It really was. The first Avatar movie.
Yeah.
I don't even know how else to explain that. It really was a breathtaking film. Really enjoyed that first one. Yeah. When it came out, I was like 10 years old. Yeah. So it was a great experience for me.
Well, I will say Gladiator 2 wasn't a bad.
I heard a lot of good things about Gladiator 2.
No, movie wise, it was great.
Yeah.
I just feel like the IMAX.
I don't feel like IMAX would add a lot to a Gladiator film.
Well, I felt like the audio was too loud, very thunderous. You know, it's hard to hear some of the dialogue.
I feel like you would have had a better experience if you went to a Dolby theater. Like
we went to an Adobe theater for Moana too.
But no, I feel like for Gladiator, if you had Dolby, like it would have been better balanced. It would have been a nice movie. Like sound wise, I feel like having a Dolby theater would have been a better experience than watching it in IMAX.
Which I will say, watching Companion in IMAX was worth that experience. Oh yeah, because the music was a lot better, and when certain things happened,
that's the thing.
It made me jump.
I hope because I've seen, obviously I've not seen Gladiator 2, but I've obviously seen the first Gladiator movie.
Yeah,
the soundtrack, so good, so good. And if Gladiator 2 had a similarly phenomenal soundtrack, then watching it in Dolby, like the Dolby Atmos would have been phenomenal. It would have been a great experience.
Right.
I think it would have been fantastic. So I if I were you, I would have chosen that over the IMAX experience for Gladiator 2.
Oh, the reason why is actually because it was for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why. I was trying to think of, like, why did we see it in IMAX? And I forgot it was for my birthday.
Right. So you sprung for the IMAX. I feel like the Dolby Atmos would have been a better...
We are seeing Captain America in IMAX.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so I hope that's a good experience. But Yeah, that's all I can say about Companion without
I'm
spoiling.
kind of excited for that. The new.
I hope Red Hulk is not underutilized. That's all.
Honestly, I hope so because, come on, you got Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross.
Hell, I hope they don't kill him.
Like, there's no reason you should mess this up because Harrison Ford is an iconic actor.
Yeah, and apparently he seems like he actually likes the role.
Of course,
Like he actually gives a shit about it.
right?
And he hasn't really shown he gives a shit about it.
There's no reason you should mess this up. Of course, I'm not going to put it past them because Marvel lately has been.
Well, I don't know. Agatha Harkness.
Agatha all along.
Deadpool.
Not bad. Deadpool was good. I'm hoping that Daredevil Born Again is going to continue that trend of being really good.
Actually, Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox actually came out and said they were fighting Marvel a lot until Kevin Feige stepped in because they wanted to be the same level as brutality.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of love and heart going.
Thank you, Foggy. Thank you, Foggy.
You know, you kind of confused me when you said that since one of the characters
His
name
name
is
Foggy?
Yeah. But
that was the point.
I would honestly say I would recommend it. And if you didn't care for Barbarian, I wouldn't let that stop you from watching this film because I didn't care for Barbarian at all. That involved a lot of breastfeeding. I don't know why. It was a weird fucking movie.
What?
Barbarian.
In Companion?
No, the director of Companion was the same director as a movie called Barbarian.
Oh, okay.
And I did not like that movie. It involved an Airbnb, and tunnels, a goblin lady, and breastfeeding.
You know,
it was not interesting at all. People said it was one of the scariest movies they've seen. It wasn't.
Sounds like a hentai I watched once.
You watched hentai?
I'm not gonna say I've never watched it.
You know, Charmaine always says he watches hentai, and I'm like, why? It's honestly, I've seen it when I was younger. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting.
Why?
The animation.
It's weird.
And you see all the white goos everywhere.
Interesting.
The white goo.
Hot take: if you like hentai, you have weird taste in porn.
Your porn taste is.
Your porn taste is horrible.
Bad taste.
It's even worse if no, I'm not going there.
I've never seen
Midget
hentai.
porn. We're gonna break that into you.
Why? Why though?
We're gonna have you watch the hentai he's watched. I'm just kidding. But what hentai have you watched? But we only have two more topics to really go through real quick.
Topics. Let's go.
But Companion, I would highly recommend it. I personally would give it a 9 out of 10, and I will write a review for that. To add on to that, going from one love story to another, I am writing reviews on the podcast channel, going from the 2nd to the 14th on even days, writing reviews on romance animes. Which, the next one I just wrote, which isn't the one I was planning on, but I wrote it anyways while Ari was doing her martial arts, is Rascal Dreams of a Bunny Senpai. Which really blew my mind.
Yeah.
Blew my mind in terms of realizing that when a specific arc ended, I was like, so wait, is that the end of the series? Even though there was still like a whole season left.
Yeah.
And wait, have you seen it?
No, I know the music though.
I was gonna say, but
no, I have not watched Bunny Girl Senpai, but I have.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good.
I will watch it.
Yeah.
I think it's on my list, but I have not watched it.
But
yet.
I see the love for it. But,
I love the music though.
Well, I will say when that intro started, I was kind of startled because I was like, why is this so loud? But no, I was kind of shocked to find out that apparently, even though the anime says Bunny Girl Senpai,
right,
the season actually is split into 3 separate stories.
Yeah.
But it's a continuation. So that confused me as hell, and apparently there's movies. But
I didn't know that, but I'm glad I'm prepared now.
Yeah. So You're not prepared for what I'm about to say, because I was very puzzled when they announced this. And I noticed it right away when there was, like, you know, that middle part where they kind of goes to commercial. Because I saw a little text, and I'm like, wait a minute. I looked at Ari, I'm like, did you see what that said? So apparently the whole story is about this guy who is in the library. I can't remember his name right now. But he's in the library, and he sees this girl in a bunny outfit. And, you know, it's one of those sexy bunny outfits, like the Playboy Mansion.
Right.
And she's going around looking at all these people in the library, and
they can't see her.
Yeah, they can't see her, but he can.
Yes.
So
that much I know. I read the description of the anime.
Yeah. So she noticed that he can only see her.
Right.
But he tells her, "You never see me. You will never talk about this again." Mm-hmm. But for some reason, Destiny keeps kind of putting them together. Only to find out that apparently something happened to her to where she is starting to become invisible to everybody, not just in the school, but around the area. Mm. And apparently it has something to do with something called puberty syndrome. Which apparently is an actual thing.
What is puberty syndrome, Michael?
Apparently it's adolescence. That if you... What the description says is that apparently you hit puberty too early in your body. In real life, that's what it is. In this show, they treat it as a supernatural being. And everyone has like a different effect on it. Yeah,
I feel like that's pretty common these days.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does it seem like kids hit puberty earlier these days?
I mean, the one who's usually
honestly, it freaks me out. I feel like it's weird. I'm looking at kids, and it's like I'm looking at them. I'm like, yo, you're like 12. What are you even doing on TikTok?
It's just like the way
doing these trends. Get out of here, dog.
The way they do their makeup and the way they dress.
That too. Yeah. You know, it's strange to me, and I get it. Being a kid, you want to. I feel like when you're a kid, like this is the big thing. It's like you want to be an adult, and then you become an adult, and you're like, man, I wish I was still a kid. Bills are not fun.
They're not.
Yeah.
I almost forgot a bill yesterday.
I swear to God. I remember being a kid. I was like, man, I can't wait till I have all the freedom of being an adult. I don't feel very free.
I don't.
I don't feel very free at all.
I feel like I'm trapped.
It's
getting a little hot here.
Oh, dear God.
But
crippling debt.
But no, so I will say this. We only finished part 1, and apparently the entire story is about trying...
I swear to God, it's terrible.
But apparently the whole story is about him trying to figure out how to make her seen to the world again. Before she becomes...
Bunny girl.
Yeah,
Bunny girl senpai.
Yeah, before she becomes completely unseen by everybody.
But would she become unseen by everybody if he can see her? I'm confused.
Everybody, including him.
Including him.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it out.
But the guy is funny as hell. Like, he's very charismatic and he's blunt. Like, honestly, he's every time he speaks, it sounds like it's you and me.
Yeah.
Like, he'll say something that's so blunt that I'm like, I bust out laughing. I'm like, I can't believe he just fucking said that. And she has this cute persona to her where she's trying to be like, kind of like Kayla. Where she's trying to be like this, you know, I will kind of punch you in the gut or slap you across the face. But then you say something kind of snazzy to her and she's all blushy.
Are you talking about a tsundere?
She's not really a tsundere, though.
Kind of sounds like a tsundere.
But she's not.
And like a tsundere is like you don't want to admit that you actually have like, you know, feelings about the situation or everything, but you want to act stoic. But then, like behind the scenes, you're actually...
with her, it's because she's a celebrity too.
Right.
So she doesn't really want to associate herself with a lot of people in the school.
Okay.
So, like, if she's a tsundere, she's like the lowest tier tsundere compared to beings like Taiga.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but honestly, we're loving it so far, and we're definitely going to be continuing watching that.
I don't know if it's something that Kayla's going to want to watch, but I'll probably watch some Bunny Girl Senpai on my own. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you
might like what I'll say. You might like what I was saying. But
there are other animes that we're planning on watching as well.
Well, because my Your Name review made her want to watch it now.
Right, yeah.
God, that movie still makes me cry. Dude, I cry every time. Every time. But I think the last thing I have on here, and I'm not going to give a rating to Rascal Loves Dreams of a Bunny Senpai since I haven't finished it yet, just to say. I think the last thing I have on here is a topic for everybody, which is favorite romance story, be it anime shows, or movies. So like Ross and Rachel.
That's your favorite?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
I just wanted to see the reaction.
I was like, wait a minute.
Ted and Robin.
Ted and Robin?
I'm just kidding. No.
Okay, I'm gonna hurt you. Just tell me what your actual favorite is then.
No, I want to hear everybody else's first.
Okay, what's your favorite? Your favorite romance?
You're a hopeless romantic.
It's The Notebook. She loves The Notebook.
She watched The Notebook
so much.
I'm not surprised. That's a woman movie.
Yeah, it is.
Just like A Walk to Remember.
It is so beautiful every time.
She loves The Notebook.
I know how it ends.
Is that your favorite? Is that your favorite one?
I think it's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that, like, you know, after a few years, that he still built her the house, and she left, like, she was like she just saw it in a newspaper, and she was like, okay, that's who I want to be with. And
She was kind of an ungrateful bitch for a little bit.
For real, dog. Swear to
I'm
God.
just kidding.
no, it's just her. It's just I don't know.
Don't cry.
The time didn't align with.
Don't cry.
Don't cry. Don't.
Yeah, I love that.
Don't
yeah.
cry or he's going to Mexico.
Okay, that's what he
Love
wants to do.
story. Favorite love story. That's tough. That's tough. Maybe Asuna Kirito. It's a pretty good one.
I actually do love them a lot.
I like that couple a lot.
And I don't know why, but I love the fact they adopted Yui as their little girl.
I know. It's really good. That's my anime pick. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I have like a classic love story that I like really.
Speaking of, I actually was playing the new Sword Art Online game, and you're trying to find all the characters.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I saw, there was a moment where you actually find a cage with Kirito.
Yeah.
Asuna thinks she's in the past.
Okay.
But he sees Yui in the cage. Takes him fucking ever to realize it because he's like this far away, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna beat all these. Of course, they throw every fucking enemy at you trying to protect Yui. I'm like, how fucking dare you? This girl's a precious little queen. Ugh. What about Abedo and the Skeleton King?
In my manga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if I would say that's my favorite romance.
Because
But
he doesn't reciprocate it.
right, because he feels guilty for feeling feelings for Albedo.
I mean, I would definitely reciprocate those feelings. You know what I mean?
Me too.
I know.
What?
He feels guilty because he changed her programming right before the world started.
Yeah.
Be in love with him.
So,
But
like, he programmed her to be in love with him, and so he feels like it's not real. He feels like he caused her to feel that way.
Yeah.
So, like, he's not allowing himself to reciprocate those feelings. Slowly, he is. I feel like in the most recent season, like, he's allowed himself to feel some of those
she sat on
things.
his lap and shit.
Yeah. So, like, you know, but it doesn't help that there's some kind of, like, ambiguous force that causes him to not have strong feelings.
Yeah.
You know, because like whenever he gets overwhelmed or anything like that, like there's some force that forces him to not be overwhelmed, to not have strong feelings and everything like that. So we haven't gotten to a point where he's been able to overcome that yet. You know, so we'll see. We'll see about that. But favorite romance, maybe that's tough.
Because I feel like you love the romance in some animes.
I do. Absolutely.
At least if it's written really good.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree. Like, obviously, Ouran High School Host Club, Maid Sama. Oh.
I was gonna say I don't know why I didn't think about Maid Sama.
Oh, Maid Sama.
That's one of his favorites.
I've never seen it.
It's phenomenal. It's a great anime, and the love story, I friggin' love it. It's classic. Maid Sama, if I had to pick an anime, probably that. Maid Sama would be my favorite romance anime ever.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's so good. It's so good. I think they came out with more episodes recently, right?
I don't know because I haven't heard anything about it.
I feel like I heard something about that.
You'll have to show me.
But yeah, I'll have to show you Maid Sama. I'll have to show it to you. It's, as far as romance animes go, it's a classic. It's phenomenal. I really love it. It's such a cute.
I'm just gonna say it though. Like he's showing you a lot of art forms.
I am.
In a good way.
But the Doctor from Doctor Who and River Song.
He has romance?
Yeah, that's his wife.
You talking about Doctor
but
Who?
Yes, in Doctor Who.
No, Doctor Who himself?
Yes, Doctor Who himself.
He's in love?
What?
It's a spoiler.
Oh.
She doesn't know who River Song is.
I wouldn't even get into it.
I wouldn't. But for those of you who know what I'm talking about, so yes.
At like 5% left.
We're almost done.
We're almost done. We're almost there.
For me, there's a lot. There's quintessential quintuplets.
Oh, yes.
I grew to love that.
I started watching quintessential quintuplets. I know you told me that he did end up, in fact, picking one of the quintuplets. Mm-hmm. So it stopped being a harem at some point.
Well, it never really was a harem. Like, most of the girls don't really want to be with him. They don't really show interest in him in like that. But over time, they start realizing what kind of guy he is. And there's a lot of development for every single girl because they all have different personalities. You have the angry one. You have the sporty one, the nerd one, the historic one. Right. The one who eats a lot, which is actually the nerdy one, too. And then the one who's trying to be the most mature out of all of them. Right. So, it honestly... And then they just recently came out with more episodes, or one single episode of them on the honeymoon. Right. So, I haven't seen that yet. I don't think it's on Crunchyroll yet. But, you got ones like that. Because it reminds me of How I Met Your Mother a lot. Because you're trying to figure out who it is. But as much of a cliche it has to be, and I just wrote the review today and it was published, Your Name has got to be my favorite romance anime. I don't think anything stopped it. Weathering with You is really up there for me too. Mm-hmm. But Your Name holds a special place. It makes, like I said, it makes me cry every single time it gets to a certain point at the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. And if you guys don't know what Your Name is, it's from Makoto Shinkai. Right. And it's really a movie about tying your destiny with one another and seeing how far you can go to actually be with the one you love. Right. And that's really all I can say about that one, because these two haven't seen it, and if I don't want to just spoil, I want to sit down and watch it with you guys.
I would, if you want to do that, we can do a viewing party sometime soon. We can watch Your Name.
Yeah, because I'm
here for that.
But you gotta make sure she doesn't spoil it for herself.
Nope. No spoilers.
Because she does it a lot.
She does do that. I can confirm she does do that.
I know I would do that.
Because you've done it before.
And Ari's talked to him about it.
There were shows that I was trying to watch with you, and you spoiled it for yourself.
Doctor Who?
Yeah, that too.
What show?
There was, what was it?
Overlord, probably.
That actually makes sense, yeah. There was one recently, what was it? There was one that you had to look up what happened because you didn't want to be too surprised by it. I have to remember which one it was.
Speaking of one anime,
but I remember that happening because I was like, "That's terrible. Why would you do that to yourself?"
Speaking of which, one anime that you should not let her watch. Elfen Lied.
Really? Why? Because I know I've watched Elfen Lied.
Do you mean when I look up that'sthedogdied.com?
That's why.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Because that pissed me off too.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
But Your Name is definitely up there. It's one of the few anime projects that I can definitely say is a 10 out of 10 for me.
She definitely, when it comes to that, she spoils herself every time.
Her mom does the same thing.
It's wild to me. Dogs die in real life. It's a fact.
But not like they do in anime.
Look, honestly, I was going to show her episode 5 of Full Metal
No.
Alchemist Brotherhood.
You didn't even have to say what anime you were in. I just hear episode 5 and immediately my brain.
Episode 5, we know what we're talking about. Episode 5, you guys know exactly what
I've never
I'm
even seen
about.
Full Metal Alchemist, but that's the only episode I've ever seen.
Episode 5.
We actually do want to watch it though.
You guys definitely should. It's an incredible anime. I loved the original Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal Alchemist. It's
But
not
Brotherhood
exactly canon.
is the
Full Metal
definitive.
Alchemist Brotherhood is the one that's canon.
Yeah.
Because it follows the manga. So it's I would say it's better because it does follow along. But the original Full Metal Alchemist is also really good too. It's a great anime.
Yeah.
It's short-lived, but it's fun. It's nice. It's really good. Brotherhood obviously follows better along with the canon of the anime of the manga, so definitely better.
But you can also
episode 5 of Brotherhood.
But if you wanted to, there's also an episode on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure involving a dog.
I've only seen season 1 of JoJo's Bizarre
This one
Adventure.
is in part 3.
Mm-hmm. I saw, this is years ago, I only saw season 1 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that was when it was coming out.
Oh, you're talking about the original.
Yeah, when it was coming out, the anime, years ago.
Speaking of which,
this was like around the time. This was like 2019. This was like when I was getting my knee surgery. Like I was stuck in the house for weeks. I was stuck in the house for weeks. We watched Archer. We watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and we played Modern Warfare World War II.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But you know what segment we should have?
What's that?
DoesTheDie.com.
DoesTheDieDog.com.
Does the dog die.com.
Does the die dog. Because D&D. Does the die dog. Does the dog die.com.
But that's gonna be it.
Is that it for us?
Yeah, that's it for us.
Man, that's it.
But we do have a con that we are going to be doing a panel at. CharlieCon. Charlie bit my finger.
We're not doing a panel there. St. Pete.
St. Pete, we're doing a panel at St. Pete.
Which one? What's the name of that con?
Huh?
What's the name of that con?
St. Pete Comic Con.
Yeah, St. Pete Comic Con. We're going to be doing a panel there. We're going to debate on what we're going to talk about. We're probably going to do hot takes, possibly, if you agree on that.
We are collabing with Charlie's Epic Con.
Yep, Charlie bit my finger.
So, yeah, St. Pete Con, we're doing a panel. And we are also collabing with Charlie's Epic Con.
Interviewing their guests.
Yes, interviewing their guests there.
We have a lot of fun things coming.
We have a lot of things coming. So, we're going to be linking those things down in the description. You guys should definitely be there. Meet us. Talk to us. We'd love to see you guys there if you guys are local or if you're not.
If you don't like Lord of the Rings, let him know.
Don't let me know. I'll be upset. I'll be really upset if you don't like Lord of the Rings, because Lord of the Rings is phenomenal.
Or if you think Gundam and
Gurren Lagann
are the same thing.
No, it's actually okay if you don't like Lord of the Rings, as long as you understand that you're wrong.
Then be fighting words.
There's no room for not liking Lord of the Rings here. Gurren Lagann is Gundam if it was good.
3%.
If Gundam was good, it would be Gurren Lagann. Continue.
But we are having a good giveaway starting next week for Charlie's Epicon.
Yeah, giving away tickets.
Yes,
giving away tickets.
Charlie's Epicon, and we are, just to bring that up again,
with the
Replay Museum. Yes, in Tarpon Springs.
A date night out.
Yes, a date night out. That's the package that we are partnering with. So, like, if you guys are wanting to win that, so we are partnering with them. We are doing a giveaway for that package for the Replay Museum as well. So,
so follow our Instagram so you can actually follow the rules.
Please do. Visit our website. We have one of those. We have a website. That's crazy.
We have blogs.
What was that?
We have blogs.
We do. We have blogs.
We have some autobiographies.
And we have vlogs too. Video logs, if you guys are unaware of what that means.
Well, we have more video log, like one video log.
We have one
get
video log, which we posted on Instagram and YouTube. And we posted clips on TikTok. So please watch our video logs.
And we post some on Facebook too.
And read our blogs. I will be writing a blog here soon, as soon as I finish Indiana Jones: The Great Circle. So please visit our website.
You just snorted. So with that being said, Anthony.
Yes. All right. So we appreciate you guys being here.
If you're not black and if you're not white,
whether you find plane crashes funny or
children
not,
dying.
Children dying. Oh my God, don't laugh at that. That's a tragedy.
You're the one who laughed the worst out of it.
I don't remember what you're talking about. Remember, it's not always black and white. It's not always. Hey, you messed up my outro. It's not always black and white. これで終わりじゃない